Hello, ladies. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. And let me know if I begin to be choppy, because if I am, I need to move off of this device to another one. So if I begin to become choppy and go in and out, then what I'll do is end this live and start another one because I don't want to be choppy. What's up, proud mommy? What's up, baby? How your son doing? What's up, Samoya? How you doing? Hello, ladies. Welcome to the chat. What's going on? How are y'all doing? Hopefully, you guys had a good Friday so far. Preparing yourself for the weekend because it's about to happen. In a blinking of eye, it's going to be over again. Let's see. So I know y'all been watching the little show over there. What's up, Renee? So y'all seen the document that was posted. How do y'all feel about this document that was posted? I know I seen some people are saying, which I seen for myself, that the documentation that was presented over there on Live Lies over there, um, she posted this document saying that they revoked her, I guess, probation or something like that, or whatever, whatnot, and she had to go back to Texas so quickly. You know what's so funny to me? So she gets on here with this little, I don't know what kind of wig that is over there or whatever. This last live that she did, because I've been in and out. I really ain't been paying her no attention because I know she was lying in the first place. How you gonna be telling people that you homeless but you have a place to stay? How you gonna tell people that you were homeless and you needed cash apps for you to be able to get hotels for you and your kids? You intentionally was homeless on purpose, so you say, in Florida, when you had a whole place back in Texas. How did you get your car back to Texas? Explain. So we seen you hop on an airplane, but how did your car get there? How did your transportation get back to Texas? Not only that, you made a statement that you was behind on your rent. How were you behind on your rent when you said Joy was paying your rent? And how are you just sitting around not trying to do anything, like not have any type of nothing, like no type of money, whether it be some type of cash assistance or anything, and you're just sitting around trying to talk about how people making money off of you, but you can't make no money off of yourself, let you tell it, but yet you got um super chats coming through over there. You got ads over there. You only lying to yourself. You're not lying to nobody. You look stupid and foolish that you sit up there and did that. You think somebody's supposed to be considerate of your time when you had time to spend with your kids, but yet you want to sit there and lie and say you had to go all the way to Florida to better your life by moving there to go to school so somebody can help you with your kids when you could have put your kids off in daycare. That's what you could have did. If you could have him off in daycare and somebody got to be paying for that. How's people paying for daycare but you homeless? How's people able to pay for you to your place back in Texas, but you were homeless in Florida? But they was able to keep your place. They was able to keep paying for your place back in Texas while you remain in Florida homeless, and you had to get cash out for hotel rooms. And then you said you stopped asking because you found somewhere you could stay, so there was no need for you to. No, you got paid from scamming and on the 21st. That's why you didn't need them no more. Let's just be clear. For whatever you need the money for. So since you want to claim that you was back in rent, then did you use the money for your back rent? Like, think of the things that you say. If you're gonna get on here and lie and scam, you gotta make sure you got all your ducks in a row. You can't be sitting up here saying one thing 1 minute and turn around and say another thing. And then for you to say that people need to get a life, you need to get one. Because how is it that you in your 30s with 2 kids and you got 3 kids that done got taken away from you? They with their daddy. You owe back child support, almost 50 racks or whatever the case may be. And you sit up here playing with the court system like they won't lock you up, and they will. Just because you look the way you look don't mean nothing to them. You see how Gerard look and they still took those kids away from you when you in Texas. You in Texas, honey. You see how that didn't work out in your favor? So I'm just trying to figure this out. Like, you playing games with your own kids and then think, like, if you know you have a court order and you have something in place to where you have something to where you're supposed to go see your kids, and you choose, what's up, true to the court? If I don't speak to y'all, I'm really not looking at the chat, but I need to look at the chat just in case I need to block somebody, because we're gonna stay on topic, and we're blocking. That's all we're doing over here. She's a liar and a damn scammer. Hey, Karen. notorious liar for sure. So she's trying to convince somebody, trying to sound like she's smart. How you gonna sound smart but you stupid? Because you chose to sit up there and play like you was homeless with your kids for absolutely nothing. Play like you was sitting off in hot cars and off in public screaming and at the top of your lungs at toddlers like they supposed to know why they're in places where they shouldn't be because they're not used to that type of stuff. Hold on, y'all. Okay, can y'all hear me? I got kicked out. I had to come back in. I apologize for having y'all waiting like that. And I had to do something for my son too, so I apologize. Let me see if I can see my bubble moving. Let me move this out the way. Hold on. Okay, y'all can't hear me. Okay, fine. Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm back. Hey, Mystic Thighs, how you doing? Girl, it's crazy. She thinks she can come back home and get them kids while leaving and say goodbye or see not talk with them. Well, first, you know what, true to the core, um, like I said, she had that. First of all, if you have court order, you have court orders set in place for you to follow. If you choose not to follow them, you could be in contempt of court. Like I don't understand how you feel like you can make your own rules just because you made your own rules and went and go suck and go do what you did with him does not mean that the court order changed. The court order rule changes. That still means that they're still in place and you still have to follow them. So that means that if you're supposed to pick your kids up at a certain time or be with your kids at a certain time, then that's what you're supposed to be. You cannot pick and choose when you want to see your kids when they already have it in place when you're supposed to get them. If she was supposed to get them from the summer, then she should have got them for the summer. You can't wait until the end of the summer. Basically, what Olivia did, she was in her feelings about how the whole situation played out about her allowing him to give her a wet ass. So she decided to go ahead and say, you know what, F those kids. I'm going to go ahead and go to Florida. If they had any plans, they're going to have to cancel the plans or whatever vacations they may have set in place. They're going to have to take the kids with them. They're going to have to watch me and my kids go somewhere this year versus me have to watch them go somewhere while I keep the kids. So she was being vindictive in this whole situation because she was mad at the fact that she didn't want those kids. She didn't want to have those kids and she didn't want them to go enjoy themselves for the summer. So therefore, she made up this whole thing about her moving to Florida to go to school. How are you gonna be moving to Florida to go to school when you have a whole situation in Texas that you cannot leave from? They didn't give you permission to leave to go to no Florida. So how did you figure that you was gonna be going to school? How are you gonna get on here and lie about you going to school and still have that whole place off in Texas? How does that work? That's how That's how you don't want nobody to call you out on the lies because you get caught in them. If you want people to only rock with what you say and the things that you do and not and criticize you, then you might need to go to OnlyFans so people can pay for the content that you're producing. For the things that you're producing that should be private, because that custody situation with your kids shouldn't be nothing that should be bringing to the internet. The things that's going on between you and your baby's daddy shouldn't be coming to the internet, but you use it for content and you have the nerve to talk about how people sit around and talk about you, but yet you sit around and talk about him and his wife and you make them your content. How is it any different? You're not doing things based off of you alone. You're doing things based off of Gerard and Antoinisha because they got those kids. That's how you got the views. At least you were honest. But I don't know what makes you think that you're a content creator, because it takes more than just sitting around talking about how your husband gave you a wet ass and still won't let you see your kids after he took them from you and done married the side bitch he was cheating on you with. What kind of sense does that make? And then to say that people was making sure that your place in Texas was there for you, but you was homeless in Florida. Make that shit make sense. So they're gonna allow you and the kids to be out on the street begging strangers on the internet for a room and board for you and your kids and food to eat while they keep your place in Texas while you in Florida. Then you sit up there and say, "Oh, Joey's was taking care of half of the bills here." How did you get 2 months behind? Like you're lying. Anyway, you're lying. We're never 2 months behind because you get paid on the 21st to make the payment, like you have been making it. So how are you gonna sit there and say you were 2 months behind? Now all of a sudden she was 2 months behind. Like, where did this even come from? None of this was ever mentioned while she was in Florida, being homeless in Florida. So you were on the verge of not only being homeless in Florida, not just being homeless in Florida, but you was gonna be homeless in Texas because you didn't have your apartment, because you was about to get put out. And then for you to sit up there and lie like people don't know how evictions work. First of all, if they lock you out, they put your shit out. So how they gonna lock you out of your apartment due to non-payment and then wait for you to come back after 2 months? Ain't nobody gonna let you wait for no 2 months to come back. That's holding up their property. They could be having somebody else off in their unit. It takes about 30 days for them to even fix it for somebody else to move in. So what makes you think they're going to hold it for you from non-payment for 2 months? Girl, please. You can't even go a month without paying your rent without getting evicted. So you mean to tell us that, oh, well, we had something worked out. What? So you intentionally was in Florida when you could have been back in Texas with, well, a roof over your head. Really? And you want somebody to believe that, and you calling somebody dummies, but you didn't even finish middle school? Your mama let you drop out of middle school. Are you serious? You running around with a GED that's from Amazon, saying that you really went and got your general education, but yet bitch, you don't know your ass from a hole in the ground. That shit is wild to me. I would never get on here and pretend like me and my kids is homeless for cash apps, bitch. Especially if I got 3 baby daddies. One of them motherfuckers better be helping, assisting, or something, or they better come get their goddamn kids. How you a boss, but you playing homeless with 2 kids? How you a boss, but you say that your rent was behind, 2 months behind? How you a boss but say you ain't making no money on your channel, but you get on her spreading all of your personal private business about your kids that's not in your custody? And you want somebody to believe that, but you want to talk about how somebody can't be on here and be creative and be themselves. Nobody would care about you if they blog. They wouldn't care about you if you wouldn't bring your bullshit to the internet either, bitch. They wouldn't care about you either. They most definitely would not. If you didn't have the drama, you said so yourself. The drama with your ex is what blew you up overnight, honey. You didn't blow up overnight by just being yourself doing talking about. And y'all are so ignorant. You stupid ass black bitches that be saying, "Oh, I blew up because of food stamps. My food stamp hauls." That's ignorant shit to say. That's why you wonder why they put us in stereotype type shit, because y'all get on here and say stupid shit like that. You blew up because of your food stamp haul? No, you blew up because you and your husband blew up. You and your situation between you and your husband blew up. I don't understand that. How you don't understand it. What's up, Tiffy? Stop getting on her saying stupid shit like that. It's okay. It's okay as to what you may have to get or receive, but to sit up there and make it seem like that's something to boast and brag about. That's how you blew up. No, you didn't blow up over no food stamp halls. You got blew up because he was digging in your hemorrhoids, had your ass all up in the air. Honey, you did the whole actual birth of Robin or whichever one, Ryan or whoever, whichever one of those kids. Then y'all on her pulling guns out on each other. Yeah, that's how your channel blew up. Of course, your channel is gonna blow up. You got some shit over there that people a train wreck to see that's waiting to happen. Of course, you're gonna have people to tune in. If that's what you got to do to get your views, you ain't popping, bitch. You stupid. How you gonna be on her calling people dumb on how they making their money off of you, but you say you ain't making no money off yourself? How does that make sense to you? How is women able to get on here and talk about what you post on your channel and make money off of you, but the shit that you say that you posting off of your channel ain't making you no money? How does that work? And how you gonna call somebody stupid and they making money off of you and you say you ain't making none off of yourself? I mean, you really thought you was over there spitting some hot fire over there. I mean, you thought you was dialing some shit. I don't understand. With them glasses and that wig, who are you today? The same liar you was the other day and the days before when you said you was homeless. And them fools over there talking about they're gonna forever talk about this until we could talk about it every day, all day if that's what we choose to do. And she's gonna tune in into every bit of what somebody have to say about her because that's how she gets her rocks off. The bitch don't have no life. But she talking about somebody need to go get one that talks about her. If you on a public platform disclosing your personal business that should be kept private, if people talk about you, if that's what they want to do, you can't stop nobody for talking. We could talk if we want to. You're like a TV show that people watch. It's no different from people watching Love and Hip Hop, the baddie show that you watch, and they critique the damn show. It's no different from that. Do you not understand? It's no different from the news reporting from the streets. You don't understand that? Do you not understand that the news report off of people that don't have nothing to do with them, off of the stories, off the tragedies, off of the crimes that happens in the streets? So if you get on here disclosing publicly your personal affairs that should be kept private, then we gonna talk about it. And you ain't gonna do nothing about it but just get mad about it. That's it. If YouTube didn't want us on here to do what we doing, then they wouldn't allow for us to do it. You talking about somebody have to use your content, which I don't have to use none of your content to talk about you. What's up, Monique? Hey, Jack Leese. Hey, ZX. What's up? Like, what's up with that? You gonna get on here really talking about somebody is liars when you done sit up there and told all kind of lies, scamming them people out of that money, talking about I'm homeless, I don't have any where to go. I don't think none of that roommate shit was real. None of that, anything that came. She's like, well, you know what? You guys told me that I was lying about AJ. You guys told me I was lying about Kalani. You guys told me I was lying. So you guys. So you gonna try to use that, right? But you were lying. If you're there in the place where you're at from where you left, you were never homeless. You can't tell somebody you homeless, but you have somewhere to go. When you are homeless, that means you don't have no shelter, none, nowhere to go, nowhere to lay your head. You had somewhere to go. Who chooses to be homeless with their kids in Florida when they got a place in Texas? A whole furnished place with their name on it. And you mean to tell me that you gonna choose to be homeless in a hot ass car with your toddler kids to get cash apps, bitch? Just to sit in the mall and feed your face and go get your nails done and go get your lashes done and go buy that ugly ass wig you got on your head? Hey Teresa, hey. Hey Teresa, hey Teresa. Hey Keisha. Hey y'all. I'm just saying. Like you got some nerve to get on here and try to call somebody stupid and liars when you are both. and beyond. Still talking about Gerard. Trying to make it seem like, oh, he's doing this because I told. No, he's doing this because he's doing it. You just mad because it didn't work out in your favor. You thought that Antonisha was going to leave him and that he was going to come back running to you. You want to be the rebound bitch so bad to where you let him give you a wet ass and then take the kids away from you and not allow you to see them. Now, I take that back. You decided to not allow yourself to see them because you were mad at the fact that your plans didn't work out because Antonisha's still there with your children and you are not where you want to be. And that's with Gerard. You chose to leave and go to Florida, playing like you going to school to better yourself, thinking that this is all gonna plan out for you when you go to court. They need to put your ass straight in jail because you think that you above and beyond the law, just like you thought you would be when you went off into court and got those kids taken away. What's up, mama boo? What's up, baby? Just like you thought when they snatched those kids, ain't nobody playing what you do. You need to grow up. You too old to be acting the way that you act. You are not Krishan, okay? You're not. You're Olivia. I don't know if you know who you are, but you are Olivia Nicole Johnson, okay? Find her and be her. You say, love you, do you, be you. I need you to do all of those things that you say because you're not. Because you're a liar. Oh, all the people that said that I was lying are just haters. No, no, you're a liar. Nobody has to hate off of somebody that can't even pay their bills. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. Who's going to be hating off of that, honey? I'm just saying, who's going to be hating off of somebody that's intentionally choosing to be homeless with their children when they don't have to be? Who's going to do that? You? Yeah, you. So the next time you try to get on here and talk about, oh, I am the content. Yeah, you are the content because you're ignorant, and your ignorance get people paid. You mad? You mad because everything that you say in your life is turning. It's not what you want it to be. If you was all of this and that, you would have more than what you have, and you have nothing but just those two fatherless ass kids over there in yourself. To get on here and lie and say that you homeless and then go like this whole little situation is just really weird. How did your car get back to Texas? I just want to know. If you took a plane to Texas, how did your car get back? How all of a sudden you just came up with you conjured up all of this money. So the whole time when you was telling people that you was homeless and that you was off in that car, was you driving back to Texas? Like what kind of shit are you really on? Like what you got going on? Like seriously. Because it's not looking too good for you. So I hope that if that document is not real, I hope that a real one comes for you so that you can end up in court so you can get locked up so you can know that fat meat is really greasy, bitch. I don't know what you think this is. It doesn't matter what you look like, what you behave like. You still could get clink clink off in the clank clank, bitch, and your ass is going. Okay? I'm just saying. It makes no sense to me for a person to sit up there and do that. And then sit up there and say, people just want to call me a liar because they don't like me. You don't like yourself. You damn sure don't love those kids because ain't nobody gonna sit up there and do nothing like that. In no way, shape, or form will they ever do anything like that and play like that and have people feeling sorry for you. People that actually have went through that type of struggle, feeling sorry for you, knowing how being homeless is, and you have never witnessed nothing like that in your life. You can on here talk about how you come from money and how your people got money, how your mama owns some type of insurance company and shit like that. You mean to tell me that you 2 months behind on your bills, bitch? Please, no, you're not. You never was. You were never behind on anything. Never were you ever. What's up, Ethan? You were never homeless, never nothing. You didn't need anything from nobody. You straight up scammed those people out of the money at what you did. And then you get on her talking about, oh, that lady knew about me and Gerard because he told me. She already knew. Like, why do you keep talking about that? It still does not change the fact that she still ain't going nowhere. So why do you keep talking about it? Does that make you feel good that you sat up there and got a wet ass and still got nothing out of it but just that? I'm just saying, for you to be in your 30s and you sit up there boasting and bragging about something like that, it's beyond me. Go. It's beyond me. I don't understand that. You should be boasting and bragging about being able to see your kids more than getting a wet ass from their dad. Making jokes about how she's keeping your kids while you screwing their daddy. Not knowing what kind of mindset she in, and she could have been done off your kids because you want to play games because you childish. And he is too. For even entertaining you in any way other than when it comes to those kids, knowing how you get down, clown. If they vlogged about their lives, nobody would care. If you vlogged about yours, nobody would give a shit either. Now, if you didn't have all of this drama, nobody would pay you a lick of attention. But since you have it, we're here. We're tuned the fuck in. Now what? What you gonna do? Get mad about it? I just don't understand why people can't mind their business. Why your business on the internet? Can you explain that? I mean, like, you're coming on here telling people things that nobody asked you about. Nobody asked you to volunteer that type of information. You chose to disclose it. And anybody and everybody can tune into your stream, but you can't block us from watching if that's what we want to do. You don't control these devices that we have. We can watch whatever we want to watch whenever we want to watch it. And just like we could talk about whatever we want to talk about whenever we want to talk about it, especially when you're coming public with talking about things that has to do with your court situation pertaining to your kids. That's something that you should have never brought to the internet, but you brought it to the internet because you need attention. You are an attention seeker. And even if it's at the expense of your own kids, you willing to get your attention, bitch. And that's what you did. That's why Kailani, that ugly ass name, Kailani and AJ had to sit up there in Publix and you scream at them while you play like you were homeless that whole time and wasn't. The whole time while you were lying, talking about you were going to school and wasn't. There's no telling when you actually really left from anywhere. I don't believe shit that you say as far as that goes. Because you're back there in Texas, right there in that apartment, just like I thought you were. All of a sudden, a document come through, and now they finna revoke your shit, huh? They need to. Like I said, if it's not real, it needs to be. It needs to be set in place. You're not fit at all. You're not in the right mindset. You changing characters and personalities and shit with your wigs, honey, that's not gonna work. Those kids that you had over there are doomed. Okay? And anybody that's willing to sit up there and make sure that your place is okay in Texas while you're homeless in Florida need to go fuck theyself, because I don't understand that. I mean, you really get on here thinking that you speaking real logic with sense. No, you're not. You sound stupid. And just make it seem like you just really popping. Yeah, you're popping because you lost 3 of your children that you came on here originally with. You done, like I said, you done out the old cast is gone and you done recast the whole cast, honey. Reminds me back in the 90s when they used to switcheroo. You know how they did the Hillarys and shit on Will Smith? That's what you did in your little sitcom on YouTube, bitch. You sure did. Switcheroo. You trying to have another one, aren't you? To replace, so you can get the third one to replace what? Who you replacing now? Who have you already replaced? Oh, I guess Christian. Um, I guess you need, okay, you got your Ryan, now you need a Robin, or you need a Robin in whichever way you need to go, huh? Y'all get my drift. She done did all of that. So who's really stupid? I believe it might just be you. Well, Linda say she got more than 5K. Wilford Brooklyn gave her 3K alone. Oh, really? Interesting. Is that right? Well, I'll say. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Well, however much she got, she showed this scam. I'm gonna say the wolf was a gift. Okay. Okay, that was more of a gift. There's no telling how much more of whatever she obtained and whatever more she did, because when she wasn't on here begging, they probably was still cash apping her while she was off of here. And don't get shit twisted or fucked up. I hate for y'all to get on here and talk about how somebody trying to pocket watch or how somebody's hating off of somebody receiving money. Nobody's hating off a damn thing. If you on here scamming, playing like you homeless with kids, bitch, you taking it to a whole nother level. That's beyond some wicked ass shit to do. Why would somebody want to be jealous off somebody trying to scam people for monetary gain? On her claiming that they a boss ass bitch but have to scam people for shit. I don't understand. Some people need to realize that just because people have a different opinion of you don't mean that they're hating. That just means that they have a different opinions of you. Nobody's gonna like everything that you do or say. And you have to understand that. If you don't, oh well. That's your problem, not nobody else's. But to get on here and talk the way that you just talked that last live that you did, girl, bye. You sit up there and told a bold-faced lie, and then you just want somebody to get over it just because you're no longer playing like you're homeless no more. No. You'll find any excuse. Oh, I can't do that. No, well, I can't do it because I have a small child and I have to find Kailani somewhere to go. So I can't do this. No, I can't work. Oh, no, I can't do that. No, well, it's going to conflict with my, no, I have my procedure. You didn't have no fucking procedure because you was never pregnant. That's another thing you got on here lying about. You get on her lying about serious ass shit and you think somebody's supposed to just sweep it under the rug, bitch, like you a 18, 17-year-old child or something. You a grown ass woman, dog, at least you're supposed to be, but you don't know that you are because you act your shoe size and not your age, honey. Your brain has not caught up with your age at all. I don't know if it ever will because you in your 30s, honey. Damn near 40. And you still ain't got it. If you ain't got it by now, I don't think you're gonna get it. Because I don't really think you want to in the first place. So I guess when you go to court, you'll tell them that was a storyline, like you should tell your audience that it was a whole play, a whole storyline for you to get the money that you got to get wherever you was going, or get whatever you was trying to get. And then once you got what you got, then you said, you know what, I don't need to do this no more, so I'm gonna quit. So you think by you doing all of that, it's gonna work in your favor in the courts? You think they gonna not do anything to you? Because they most definitely will, because this is a pattern. You have a pattern. You have something that's called a pattern. It doesn't make any sense. What's up? Let's make sure I'm saying your name right, sweetheart. Hey, sweetie. Vendora. Hey, Yella. What's up, baby? What's going on? Hey, Toby. What's going on? Like, what's wrong with this bitch? I don't understand. Like, you think some judge is going to be okay with the fact that you done came up and conjured all of these lies? Oh, the reason why I went to Florida is because I went to school to better myself. And they're going to ask you, well, who gave you permission to go to Florida to think that you was going to change anything that was already court order set in place for you, ma'am? You think they're going to be, oh, well, she tried to go better herself. How you going to go better yourself in another state when you done abandoned the other three in another? How does that work? They never gave you permission to probably even leave the state. You probably just did what you wanted to do. She gonna find out they don't play ZX when she take her ass to court, just like she found out when they took those kids away from her. She thinks because of the way that she looks is gonna save her. It did not save her when they snatched those kids and gave them to Gerard, that black man over there. Sure did. They didn't care nothing about any of that. They didn't care nothing about whatever stories that she came in there and conjured up and lied and told on him. They didn't care nothing about that. They went off of what could be proven against her. That's what they did. The judge is not going to grant nobody custody of no children without no solid evidence or no proof, because you could sue people for that type of shit. They can't just take their kids from you for absolutely nothing. They have to have a valid reason as to why they do those things. They have to have solid proof. I mean, solid as a rock proof to prove that you are not where those kids need to be at the moment, or maybe never. And seeming that you have not gotten any better from where you started, you have gotten worse, because you done got the lies that you were telling have became very wicked and sick. So you letting people know that you around her being irresponsible, having sex and shit, unprotected, just so that you can go off the baby. And don't come at me, it's my body, I can do whatever I want to. Yeah, it is your body, you can do whatever you want to. You should be responsible with your body to the point to where you shouldn't be getting pregnant or not using no contraceptives if that's what you gonna do to the baby if you get pregnant. That's irresponsible. If you cared anything about your body, you wouldn't abuse your body in that way to get pregnant just to have to abort something out of it, to get something sucked up out of it. So stop trying to get on her thinking that you talking with sense because you don't have none. Not even none to your name that's what you claiming anyways. You was on her trolling the whole entire time that you was supposed to be homeless. On her getting new lashes and shit, new nails and stuff on your new full sets and shit. In the mall grubbing. I mean super grubbing. That's all you were doing. Going to go get snacks for yourself to eat. Your favorite snacks. Not your kids' favorite snacks, yours to eat. Oh, you guys, I gotta go. Bye. You cammed up in a hotel room, what, one time? I mean, hell, you had scammed enough money to just go pay for it. It wasn't nothing for you to scam that money right back and put it right back in your pocket, right? I'm just saying. Well, if you guys would have never stalked me and doxed me, but you know it's illegal, why you didn't do nothing about it then if it's so illegal? How come you didn't go make a report like you made a report not too long ago? Didn't you just make a report on somebody for saying that they had your social security number? So why you didn't make a report about that? You don't know when to report? I think something's wrong with you. Or are you just selectively reporting shit? You have your selective people that you want to put cases on or something? Hmm. I think you don't bypass a few. I'm just saying. Since you playing carrying games and shit, but you be all on the internet talking and popping all of that shit like you wearing some big draws, bitch, and you're not. I'm just saying, well, what are we really doing here? But you get on here and try to talk about somebody being a liar when you are all of that in all caps and be straight capping. And you say that somebody is jealous, girl, find a new word. Just like you said, people just find words like accountability and just run with them, just like you found narcissists and you ran with it too, huh? Because you are one, right? You know it. You talking about somebody gaslighting, you trying to gaslight people to not talk about you lying. You're trying to deflect from you lying about you being homeless. So if you guys would have doxed me and doxed my roommate, then I would have been homeless. I bet you nobody's gonna put me out nowhere and I'm paying to stay. And how you having a roommate and don't have no money? How do you have a roommate? How are you roommating with someone and don't have no money? That's not no roommate. How you gonna convince somebody that you had money to pay half to pay stay there and then still allow her to kick you and your kids out? She wouldn't have kicked me out nowhere. That's why I'm saying the stories that you tell don't add up and don't make no sense. So you're not a good storyteller, bitch. Stop lying. Find you a new lane. That lane is not working for you because see, when people catch you up in your lies, and that's when you say, I just don't understand why people are so invested. How is somebody invested in something that's publicly on a site? You act like somebody have to go and turn key where you at to see what the fuck you said. Nah, bitch, you are on YouTube. Do you not know where you at? Or have you forgot? You are on a public social media network. You're on a site. And we can see whatever we can watch whatever we want to watch. Don't nobody have to cater to you or like you to watch you, bitch. Don't nobody have to. But in your mind, you feel like everybody's supposed to rock and roll with you and not roll on you and not have difference of opinions about you or not like the things that you do. You want everybody to be okay with everything that you say and do. No, no, ma'am. Now nobody walking this earth is liking somebody, everything that somebody do and everything that somebody say. And that's their prerogative to feel that way. So what makes you think that somebody's supposed to cater to what you want them not do? I just don't understand why they're talking about me. Well, I know they get paid for it. Bitch, you need to get paid for it. Since you say you're not. But you calling the people stupid that are getting paid off of you, but you saying that you're not making no money off of yourself. And you think that that makes a lot of sense to say. Then say that people are not creative. You think that you getting on here talking about Antonisha Gerard and your kids is being creative? You think that makes you a creative content creator? It don't make you a content creator at all, honey. You say, anybody can get on here and talk shit. Yeah, you bitch. That's what you do. Are you talking about yourself and not knowing that you're talking about you? Because that's what you do. You're not doing nothing extravagant or nothing that nobody else is doing, that nobody else is not doing. You're on here talking about Gerard and Antonisha every chance that you get to make the bucks that you make, bitch, on the 21st of every month. So what's the difference? What's the difference from what we do and what you do if there is not one? Because you ain't on here just showing content with you with Kailani, and AJ. No, you're on here making up stories and shit. I'm pregnant, but I don't know if I'm going to keep the baby. I don't know if I want to give the baby up for adoption. Oh, well, he told me that he wanted the baby. Oh, well, I told you guys I had a procedure. And all of this shit just went bam, 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 bam. And now you're back in Texas, bitch. This is not no fucking movie. Do you think you in a movie or something? So all of these events have taken place and you done had a whole procedure, done got something sucked up out of it. You running on treadmills and treadmills and shit like that. Are you serious? And then you disappear for days. But you was just so homeless, just days. It was all good about a week ago. The bitch came on here talking shit, popping shit the night before, the day she came here talking about, I'm homeless with 2 kids. Then every damn title after that, I'm homeless with 2 kids and I'm pregnant. I'm homeless with 2 kids and I don't know if I want the baby. I'm homeless with 2 kids and I'm hungry. I'm homeless with 2 kids and I need some donuts. I'm homeless with 2 kids and my baby daddies don't want to help me. Like, come on now. That don't make no sense to me. Now back in Texas waiting on Car Daddy, girl, she ain't waiting on no Car Daddy. Car Daddy ain't helping her do nothing. She be making up shit about that man. That man ain't nowhere near around her or helping her in no way, shape, or form because she gets paid to pay her own bills. She wants somebody to believe that one of her baby daddies got her set. If that was the case, then she would have never been homeless in Florida. If he's helping her out so much by keeping a roof over her head in Texas, how come he couldn't make sure that her and Kalani, which is his daughter, wasn't homeless out on the street and having another man giving her $3K? Let's talk about it. Huh? How does that work? Hmm. So I mean, I just need some understanding. If he got the funds, if he got the funds if he got the funds to pay for her having a place to stay or whatever the case may be, then he should have the funds to make sure that she was never homeless with his child while she was in Florida. So he got big, big money, but you homeless though, right? He got money to pay bills where him and his other family is, plus pay where his side bitch is, the side baby is at too, right? That's what you want somebody to believe. But yet you were just homeless though. And you come from all of this money, but yet none of the money that you come from helped you pay your back child support. Oh, she's most definitely monetizing over there, Miss Teresa. And she know that she is. Thank you for that super chat. Why are you thanking people for something that you say you ain't receiving? I wouldn't thank them for shit. That ain't money ain't coming to me. And them idiots over there, where do y'all think that money is coming to? Where y'all think it's going? Where do y'all think that it's going? Y'all think it's going to YouTube? So y'all basically saying that YouTube pimping it out or some shit? What we doing? All right, like what is we really doing here? I mean, stop getting on here thinking that you smart. You're not smart, ma'am. Go back to school though. So you can learn a thing or two, maybe even three, maybe even several things that you have missed when you should have caught it a long time ago. So for the people that actually finish school, we hey, this don't make no damn sense. Like I don't understand it. Like come on now. You get on her lying about stuff that's not even like, what's the purpose of getting on her lying about stuff like that when you could have just came? And then did y'all hear this bitch say, I'm gonna, you guys, I'm gonna get me an attorney and I'm gonna set me a GoFundMe. So you about to start really scamming again, huh? Oh, I got y'all out of this much money, so let me see how much more money I can get out of y'all, right? So now she's supposed to GoFundMe, she said, so that she could obtain an attorney. Where's your mama at? She got her own insurance and company and shit. You got a grandma that you talk so highly of that you was taunting other people with about your grandma being alive. How come she can't give you no money? I thought she had a long, her money was long and shit and strong. Where is it? How come they can't give you the money that you need since you need an attorney to save you? No attorney is going to be able to save you when you're choosing to keep doing the things that you're doing. They're not going to save you. They're going to not even going to want to take the case because, honey, you keep doing these things intentionally on purpose, and you keep getting like a little child. You keep having to get scolded about the same things, and you keep doing it over and over again to the point to where the courts is not going to keep playing with you. They done tried to give you a chance, done tried with you too many times. Your time is up. It's time to pay up. Time to pay the piper. I figured that's why you was doing all of this weird ass shit, and you thought that by you staging all of this shit that this is going to save you when you go to court. By you saying that you went to school to better yourself, but nobody told you could leave from Texas, because if you could have left from Texas, then that apartment wouldn't have still been there. Nobody would have had to make sure that it was still there when you got back. Okay, so that's why I'm saying I don't know what kind of games that you think that you playing, but people that have a mind. Oh, I just hope that my loyalty gang have a mind of their own. No, if they have a mind like you, then they don't. If they got a mind like you, then they don't. Because you sit up there and played in all of their faces, and they sit up there talking about what people need to stop doing. And if you didn't make content that people wouldn't get paid, like you're the only piss poor mother out here. There's more than where you came from, even worse. So please don't think that you could just only be the content. No, you are the content as of now. But your little 15 little seconds to 15 minutes of fame will soon fade away until you decide to conjure up your next lie. I wonder what you'll say next. You got something? That drawer, you bet not. Because that's the only thing I can think that you will lean towards. You don't care what you get on here and say. You just better make sure you say alleged, bitch. That's all you better say. Because you really putting it on here real thing. Oh, well, does that mean that he's allowed to take my kids away from me just because I didn't get them from the summer? That I'm making sure I document this, bitch. How the fuck do you think that you gonna document some shit when the court, they gonna look at you upside your head and say, well, weren't you supposed to have them the whole summer? So why would you be worried about him not allowing you to see them for the last 2 days or whatever? Bitch, the summer's over with. They're back in school, by the way. They're back in school, by the way. So when you could have had the whole summer with them and not have to worry about him not letting you see them or talk to them, you could have been with them every day. But you chose yourself over your kids. So you think you're going to be able to tell the judge that you chose yourself over your kids by lying? Oh, I went to school. So you think just because Gerard haven't made your ass go in there actually prove that you're not making no money off that channel, they won't make your ass prove that your ass was actually into school? And even if you wasn't, really doesn't matter, because you should have enrolled into school in Texas. And they're going to tell your ass that because that's where you're supposed to reside at. You're supposed to reside and remain in Texas. That's why your ass had to move from Florida to Texas in the first place. You know that, and the people that know you know that. So why lie? If you could leave out of Texas, you would not be there because you don't want to be there. And we know that. So it's been court order for your ass to stay there. So for you to think that you're going to go in front of the judge and say, oh, I went to Florida because I don't have any help down here with my children. Then what are you trying to do to get some help for your children while you in Texas? So you mean to tell me that you think that by you trying to use Kalani as collateral damage and not have her in daycare, that's going to stop them from putting your ass in jail because you ain't paying that child support, you would have been in jail you would have been in jail in Oklahoma. I thought Texas was way stricter, but honey, I don't know. I thought they was one and the same. We're both reds, honey. I was wondering, but I don't know. Or maybe they, oh shit, they don't need to be lenient on you. No, they need to let you know what's up, honey. That you can't be using all the excuses. Nobody in the world can use excuses as to why they can't do something that's court ordered. You have to do what's placed in front of you or go to jail. So the same rules apply to you just like they apply to everybody else. Don't nobody give a damn what you look like, Olivia. So you can keep switching those wigs and thinking that you're going to go in there and looking like a real Katie or Karen if you want to, and you gonna get your feelings hurt. Go in there with a flower polka dot dress if you want to, and get you some penny loafers too. Okay? You got the glasses. You think that you really styling and profiling over. You ready? That's your court wig over there? I'm just asking questions. Since you said we can ask questions that you're gonna lie about. Who wants to ask the person questions that they gonna lie about? Nobody wants to ask you nothing because you're not gonna tell the truth. You're just gonna lie. If you guys want to know anything, just ask me and I'm gonna tell you. Well, how come you didn't tell them what you said you had when you was telling them to go over there on Instagram? Why they have to ask you questions when they done already asked you, you still ain't answered it? So like grow up, child, little girl, little kid. Ask me anything and I'll tell you. I've done already talked about the pregnancy and me being homeless. So I don't understand why I have to keep talking about it because you was on here begging for money, bitch. What you mean? That's why you have to talk about it. People gave you money because they thought you were in need of money. So that's why they have every right to ask you those questions. Just because you decide that you no longer want to lie about something no more, don't mean people are supposed to forget about it and not talk about it, bitch. No, that's not how this works. It works like that for you. But for me, no, I'm going to talk about it. Get paid for it too, by the way. Yeah, go to court with your polka dot flower dress and some penny loafers, girl, with that wig and those glasses on and see how it works out for you. See if you don't change from out of that little shit you got on to that orange or whatever color suit they put your ass in. Because you don't think that you gonna ever touch the inside of nothing, do you? Like you was laughing about Jasmine. Oh well, you know what? Hey, it's funny how those tables turn, 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 turn. Just wait for it, bitch. Just because nothing has not happened to you don't mean that your day is not coming. You think that everything is funny. That's how I know that something's going to happen to you, because you don't take nothing serious. You think everything is a fucking joke and everything is funny, even at the expense of your 3 kids that you're not seeing. Oh, I just love my kids so much. I just miss them so much. But you waited until they went to school to call them, and then say that he's how you say that word? Alienating you from your children? No, bitch, you alienated yourself from your kids. And that's nobody's problem, fault but yours. Stop trying to make it seem like what it's not when you know what it is. Only people that's stupid like you don't see through your bullshit or that wig you got on your head. Girl, where you get that wig from? I was kind of looking, I was like, okay, okay. All right, look at it. It's got a little straight part over there and a little curly side over there on the other side. And I said, it's got a little wide lace up at the top there. And then I said, she looked like Guru off of the damn off of the goddamn the Guardians of the Galaxy or some shit. Like, bitch, what the fuck is you got going over there? What you doing? Like, who are you? Whose identity did you steal? Cause girl, where you get that wig from? Huh? Is you wearing it to court? Is that your please don't lock me up jail wig? I'm asking. We asking questions today. She asked for a family lawyer for what? Man, Miss Linda, how you gonna be trying to request for How you gonna say that you gonna start a GoFundMe, but you didn't even start a GoFundMe when you lost your children? Mm. You a little late for a GoFundMe. No, you can go fund yourself at this point. Cause bitch, ain't nobody funding you after 5 years, bitch. You mean to tell me after 5 years you want to start a GoFundMe to fight Gerard in court so that you just so that listen, you know how sorry you are. So you mean to tell me that you want to start a GoFundMe to avoid jail, but you couldn't start a GoFundMe to stop your kids from being taken from you, Olivia? So you gonna save yourself and say fuck your kids, right? Because that's basically exactly what you're saying in a nutshell. You willing to go that far as doing that, which we already know you ain't. Listen, if you start a GoFundMe, the GoFundMe is gonna be to go fund you. It's not to go get nobody attorney or nothing. Your ass is going to jail. You need to. You really do need to spend a day or two off in there washing somebody's drawers in there, so you'll know what's up. I'm from LA. We're gonna see how LA your ass is when they lock your ass up and take that wig off your head and take those glasses from you and put your ass in that orange jumpsuit. Big Bertha gonna be in there waiting for your ass, okay? You ain't gonna have to worry about that waist trainer squeezing you no more because Big Bertha gonna be squeezing your ass every night. You gonna be love by live every night. So keep thinking that it's funny and that it's a joke. You think that everything is funny is a joke when the joke is really on you, and you really don't think that nothing can happen. This shit is real. This shit ain't for play. Why do you think that everything is a game? Just because you screwed that dude don't mean nothing. And you think that you gonna take that to court and that's gonna work in your favor? You gonna think, oh, they're gonna be like, oh, well, Mr. Webb, well, since you're having an affair with her, well, we're gonna grant her the kids. Bitch, no, bitch, they gonna be looking at you upside your head like, bitch, did you not know he drug your ass off in this court and snatched not one, not two, but three of your kids, and you still let him hit? Dumb bitch. She's a dumb bitch. Dumb bitch. Dumb bitch. Like, who does that? Only only Olivia. But she says we're stupid. Girl, no, no, ma'am. Uh-uh. They're just mad because they can't be like me, girl. I would never want to be like you. Girl, you had 5 kids. Where's the other 3? Girl, I would never want to be a woman that's missing kids that came out of her. I'm sorry. I don't ever want to be you. Never ever will I ever. No, ma'am. She does not care. Hey, Brewski. Hey, baby, what's up? She does not care. So stop getting on here trying to make it seem like somebody is like, girl, no. Mm-mm. You played yourself when you got on here and told everybody what you allowed to happen. Because no real woman is going to no real woman that has experienced the trauma that you say that you experienced by this man's hands is going to allow themselves to give their body to that man again ever in life. That's how we know you full of shit. And then to say that you did those things, you basically did that. And that's another thing that you did. You did that basically for yourself to throw it off into Antonisha's face, not even caring at the fact that they could take those kids from you and not allow you to see them because they're the ones that primary. Well, Gerard is primary or whatever custody over those kids. He's the one over those kids. You want to talk about how he's robbing you of your rights, but yeah, you're not trying to go over and fight for him. That don't make no fucking sense. You sitting up here telling us that you got 50-50 with your kids, but yet you cannot know the coaches' names for the football, for whatever sports they in. Oh, I just know that when I get back, I better know the kids' school. I better know this, and I better know that. You are their mother. How come you don't know? You should be ashamed of yourself, ma'am. Why would you have to find out from somebody else when you should know? See, you would know if you would act right like a real mother, but since you want to act like a little kid, a child, that's why you don't know. Because you don't need to know. How are you gonna pick and choose when you want to see your kids and then think that you finna run some shit? Bitch, that's not how that works. I'm their mother, then act like it. Then act like it, bitch. Real mothers don't act like you. Real mothers don't abandon their kids that they say that they love. Real mothers wouldn't allow the father that got their kids taken away from them to come and screw them while they're being kept by somebody that they say that they despise, that they can't stop talking about, that they're obsessed with. You say people are obsessed with you. You're obsessed with Aunt Tamisha. You remember when you came on here with those blonde braids in your head? Who was you mimicking? Huh? Who was you trying to be like? You want to talk about how she's bad, Bill, bitch? I know you fucking lying. You better stop losing weight, because honey, it's not looking. It's not looking. It's not looking. Girl, you better go sit your ass down somewhere, squeezing off in them little bitty ass waist training, talking about some, you big bitches, bitch, you was more than a big bitch. You was a huge, that's a huge bitch. Listen, I know you ain't on here trying to body shame nobody, Olivia, because you done got smaller off of those old zipping shots, bitch. You didn't lose weight naturally. So how you gonna try to come for somebody that got meat on their bones, bitch? You need all of that meat back on your bones because you looking like somebody's grandpa, bitch. Yeah. You're looking like an Italian boss over there. Where's your comb at? Where's your comb in your jail at, bitch? Why you combing? You already got the cigarette in your mouth. Girl, put the comb on the side of your head so you can just comb it anytime you feel like you just walking and combing and puffing on that damn cigarette. I don't know what makes you think that you should start body shaming people when you was just 500 pounds. I mean, you was eating everything inside. You know that game that they got that you could download and play where the thing just eats everything and just gobbles everything and you get points off of it? That was you. But you on her body shaming people that are bigger than you because you done got smaller off of those. Remember how you got small though. Okay? Remember how you got small. It wasn't natural how you got small. You took those shots, honey. And those shots went straight to your head. To where it's bigger than your whole damn body, bitch. Your head is bigger than your whole body. The zipper shots went straight, like when you get the shot, it just goes straight to your brain, to your bloodstream, to your brain cells, honey, killing them. To where you lied about being homeless with 2 kids, being pregnant, getting an abortion, and now you're back in Texas. I mean, like boom, 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 like cut, scene, and cut, scene, and cut. Guys, I'm not homeless anymore after being homeless for 4 or 5 days. Oh my God, you guys. Like, you can't be serious. Hey, Miss Alice, what's up? Did you hear her say she's gonna start selling those shots on oh, she did? Hmm. Miss Linda, I listen to some things that she's saying, some things I didn't hear that, but thank you for telling me, honey. So she's gonna start selling Ozempic shots on TikTok. Girl. She should have been selling them so that she wouldn't have to worry about getting on here begging for a hotel room. That bitch back like she never left. I'm trying to tell you because I'm trying to tell you, man, listen. Hey, Olivia staged all of the things that she did and everything that she said. Listen, and that girl obtained however much money she got and did whatever that she needed to do with it. And now she's back in Texas. She's like, oh my God, you guys stop talking about me being homeless. After you done put homeless in every goddamn title for the past week. Now you want somebody to not talk about you being homeless and you being in a whole fully furnished place. People are totally confused as to what happened last week to this week. Like, man, come on now. Like, for real. Come on, dude. That's why you should stay in school. I encourage people to stay in school and finish. Okay. I know college is not for everybody, but make sure you at least get your high school diploma. You know, some things are very, you need to learn a lot of things along the way. And some things didn't reach Olivia. She didn't have no street smarts, no book smarts. She ain't smart. I just don't understand. I mean, get it together. It's not cute what you're doing. It really isn't. Somebody really needs to get a hold of you. You need a caregiver. You need somebody to be over you, to be an overseer, because you cannot conduct yourself properly for your age. Because no grown woman that is your age is going to do the things that you do and say the things that you say and think the things is okay. And people are supposed to sweep the shit up under the rug because you no longer want to engage in something that you was up here talking so much about just last week. And now you don't want to talk about the abortion and the procedure and all of that shit either because it was never done. You never had one. You forgot that you told people that you were having a procedure, came on here with your waist trainer on, walking on the treadmill. Forgot that you had just told people not even 10 days ago or so that you was on your cycle, that you was cramping. Not saying that you can't have one and still be pregnant because that is a thing, but honey, nothing was pregnant about you. But you hoping and wishing that you probably do so that you could say, oh, well, I can't work because I'm pregnant. Bitch, since when? It's a lot of females that work while they pregnant up until because I know I worked all the way up until the honey. What you mean? You'll make an excuse for, oh, I can't. No, I can't. Well, I got Kailani. Well, put her ass in daycare. Go. Take a page out of Peach's book and go call CPS on yourself so you can get some free child care. Why don't you? If you don't work, Olivia, and you're not getting anything, how come you can't get the assistance that you need from the government, honey? You said you got, oh, I got popping off of my food stamp haul. How come you can't get popping off of your food stamp haul and your damn assistance from the daycare center, the people, DHS? How come you can't get the popping off of that? Huh? Because if you don't have nothing, then that means you can go get assistance for yourself. So why are you choosing to struggle and beg for money when you can go get the assistance that you need? That means Kailani could be in daycare because who's paying for AJ? Zolo ain't, and you ain't either, right? So who the fuck paying for him? You want us to believe that Zoe's paying for every damn thing, boy? Listen, stop even mentioning that person's name. That's even if that's that person's name. Because we don't ever see we don't ever see him. He's like the man over the fence on Home Improvement and shit. Where he at? Huh? We don't see him. We just hear you talking about him. He's like non-existent. He's like imaginary. But you want somebody to believe so bad that this is what it is and it's not. What sense does that make? A lot of women work all the way up until until they term or whatever if they able to. If they don't get bedridden or something like that, don't have no type of complications or whatever to make them have to be off of their feet. Of course they do. But she'll make up an excuse. She'll say the sky is turning red today. And it's not even turning red because it's always blue. She'll just make up some shit. She don't care. Well, guys, I know I said this, but can we move past it already? Guys, I know I said that he did this, but I know we don't need to talk about it anymore. I don't want to talk about it. What? So you got what you wanted, so now you good, huh? Nah, bitch, you ain't good. Something wrong with you. Something is really, 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 really wrong with you. And when they lock your ass up, I guess you'll figure it out then that you are not like this is real life. The stuff that you're dealing with that court shit is real. I don't know if you still stuck off in fairy tale land of YouTube type shit. YouTube and that court shit is two totally different things, my friend. There are two totally different things. You playing a very dangerous game with yourself in the visitation that you have with your kids. But you think it's a game. So keep thinking that it's a game and watch they show you how much it's not when they lock your ass up. No, live lies. We're talking about live lies, because she lies a lot. She don't tell the truth. So we're talking about her, Patricia. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, we're not talking about no peach, no sour peach over here at this moment. She's over there playing like she's been so productive. She's given parenting classes and she's so excited that she's been a life coach over there. So we just letting her be with those raggedy ass braids that she got over there because she doesn't want to talk about her husband screwing his sister. Okay? Allegedly, because that's what she said. I didn't say that. You're welcome, Miss Patricia. Welcome. Nice to see you here. But yeah, we're not talking about that lady. She needs to go get her hair done, like ASAP Rocky. Okay? They're about to, I mean, you know, she's walking around that nice school. One of those braids or two or maybe even three is going to just fall on the ground while she's walking across the crosswalk. Okay. It's just going to fall. And the man that the little, what you call those people that be holding a little stop sign, they're going to have to pick up her braid and hand it to her after a while. Like, get it together because you're trying to teach something that you have not yet to be taught yourself. Okay. A life coach. Hmm. Miss Patricia, you just had to take me there, girl, because I was just like, you know what? But anyways, mm, mm, mm. Yeah. What Linda say? Cause honey, I just, you know, we're gonna have to get things together. All he care about is wing stop and things. Hey, you need to care about girl. Listen here. I mean, when I say those children are doomed over there because they mama over there having some type of crisis, midlife crisis, identity crisis and shit. She don't know who she want to be, who she is. She over there drawing fake freckles on the face, Lord. She's over there still talking about how Gerard got his nut and made her even more of a nut. You can't make this shit up. I mean, and she really thinking that she just really got y'all are just mad. Girl, I ain't mad because I ain't been homeless with my children, and I never will be homeless with my kids, honey. No, no, ma'am. No. Priorities over here are top tier. We know we have to have a place to stay, honey. You always supposed to make sure you pay your main bills, okay? Make sure they don't get cut off. And all the other things you can make arrangements on if you need to, but that rent got to be paid every month. How you got so called behind on yours, I will never know because it never happened in the first place. You just be lying and keep on lying. And then get mad when you get called out on your life. I just wish that people would just make their own content. Make your own content and stop talking about Gerard and Intuition. See how it works out for you. Where's those views that you was receiving? Are you still getting up those high views? I don't think so, because you're not still talking about you being homeless, right? So just imagine, I'm a boss bitch, and you go viral off a line of being homeless. You know, when you promoted Ileana on your channel, honey, I just knew that you was just like, you know, oh, she reminds me of myself. And now look at you. Was this a challenge? I'm homeless for a week because that's exactly it's a challenge scam, a scam challenge. Now you scare me even more. I'm gonna start me a GoFundMe for me an attorney. No, but you come from money. Go get you some of it. Where's the help at? You ain't getting nobody's help, honey. Shit. I'm gonna start a GoFundMe, and if you want to help, then that's fine. I do appreciate all the people that help me and my kids. Girl, she full of shit. That's what she is. What's up, funny as hell? What's up, your pleasure? Man, that shit's so damn dry, honey. We need to moose her down. We need to water hose her. Water hose that hair. I'm not gonna change my hair until I make $100,000. Well, you still ain't made it, baby T. What you doing, baby shark? Hmm? Get it together, girl. You just don't know. I just love being a parent. Did you just start being one? Cause damn, you got 9 kids. Did you just start being a parent? I just love being a mom. You should. Shit, you got 9 of them. Did you ever stop or something? Or what happened? I just love spending individual time with my kids. Good. You supposed to do those things. You need to stop wanting people to validate you. You too old for that. You really are. You don't need validation from nobody. You are what you are, and it is what the fuck it is. You don't need no pat on your back, okay? You don't need no hug, or do you? Ask Wood. Damn. Yeah. What's wrong with you? They really are. And Olivia should be ashamed of herself that she stood up there and played in those people's faces, knowing that there's people that actually have really experienced that type of stuff of being homeless in their car with their kids and not knowing where they was going to go or how they was going to make it or whatever the case may be. Olivia playing in people's faces, playing a sick ass game, especially with those toddler kids out there in that hot ass car and the damn the roof caving in on their head and shit. She pops up in a short in a whole new car. Whose car was you in? Oh, what's she gonna say? Oh, that was my friend's car. No, whose car is that you was driving in that short? But you want to convince somebody, oh, well, I got everything situated and I came back home. So you managed to conjure up money for a plane ticket, managed to get your car shipped back to Texas and all of this shit. And you were just homeless just about a week ago? Really? How sway? Yeah. That check was really hitting on the 21st, wasn't it? But the check for the 21st of September was going to really hit, bitch, because you was really showing your ass. Now, oh, you guys, I'm no longer homeless. Are you no longer homeless because now you got to go to court? And you don't know, when they lock your ass up, you don't know what's going to happen to those kids. And they ain't, who's there to take them? Stella? Your sister? I thought they was way somewhere else. You in Texas by yourself, right? So you ain't thinking about your actions before you actually do what you do. You're not thinking about you putting your kids in crossfires when you make these decisions that you make, and because you are going off of your own emotions. You're not thinking about what's good for those kids. You're thinking about yourself in the moment. So when you take your ass to court and you think that you're gonna give them whatever story that you think you're gonna sell them, and they not gonna buy it, because see, they done already went through this with you before and then gave you that chance already. So no, you're too old to have to be given too many chances about the same fucking thing when it's plain sight. Unless your comprehension is off, which it probably is. Yeah, it probably is, due to you dropping out of school and your mama allowing it. And you ask us who raised us. Well, my mom didn't raise me to drop out of school. I can tell you that much. And I'm sure that your mom didn't either, but she still allowed you to. So maybe she did. But anyways, yeah, don't ask that question ever again in your life, because so far, the woman that have raised you, if you want to go off of people raising somebody, well, the woman that raised you didn't do a good job, because you have made some very poor piss decisions and you're a piss poor mother now. And you'll sit here and listen to things being said about you just so that you can go to your platform and rebuttal. So who really don't have no content? Because if this is what we do to get paid, bitch, then what should you be doing so that you can get paid? Who's really biting whose content? Can you ask the question? Because it seems like the storylines that you was making over there while you was homeless and pregnant, bitch, I believe that one came from over here. I believe right after I did that live and said that you would do some shit like that, that you actually did some shit like that. And when you did it, bitch, I didn't jump on it because I know you're a clown. You are a clown. I'm not going to jump on everything that you do, even if it's something to talk about. I'm still not. I seen all of it as it was happening, and I could have gotten on here to talk about it. But Olivia, you thrive off of attention. Your ass needs to starve. People need to stop paying you any fucking attention, like seriously, because this is what you thrive off of. Because you're still a little girl in your mind, a little girl that ain't ever got the attention that she ever wanted or that she needed. So therefore, you're willing to do any and everything to get whatever attention that you're trying to seek. That's either putting your kids under, throwing your kids up under the bus, talking about you and Gerard's. Oh, you had a whole affair with me. So you think that affair that you had with him, that you willingly volunteered, that was consensual, that you consented to, you think that that's going to stand up in court? Bitch, that don't have nothing to do with you not paying your back child support. You wanted to get a nut, bitch, you got one. Now, next, you still going to owe that back child support. It does not matter if he had an affair with you or not. That I don't know what kind of you need to stop watching TV. You think this is a TV show or something? Well, what are you thinking in your mind? Just like you thinking that you went against the court order, did not get the kids when you were supposed to have them, and then when you decide that you want to pick up the fucking phone to call them, you expect for him to answer, and you call only several minutes before your time is up. You would think that a mother that don't have her kids in the house with her is going to call right on the time. I mean, as soon as it starts, as the time is ticking, they're going to spend every second, every minute on that damn phone, FaceTime with their kids until their time is up. She thinks in her mind, well, I just don't understand. How come we just can't sit and talk? What the fuck do y'all need to sit and talk about, Olivia? At this point, There's no sitting you and him sitting down and talking, because if you said that y'all done schooled each other, what makes you think the Antonisha that's gonna sit well with Antonisha? No, bitch, y'all don't have to have no conversations. Or he just can't even be my friend. Why would he need to be your friend and he even fucking? Y'all don't know how to be civilized adults and just co-parent and just let shit be what it is. Especially if he done moved on with somebody else or something. You can't just respect that and just be there for your kids. If that's what you say that you love and you care about, you don't give a fuck about those damn kids. You care about Gerard more than you care about them. That's why you came on here and exposed that you slept with him to make his wife mad at him. Bitch, I ain't finna try to do shit to try to make nobody mad about nothing. You made yourself look stupid when you did that. You think you made Antonisha look dumb because he came and filled your stupid ass up and come? No, you made yourself look dumb for allowing him to do that. And he is the reason why. Well, no, he's not the reason why. I retract my statement. I retract my statement. He's not the reason why your kids were snatched from you. The judge. Let me rephrase that shit. The judge, he went before a judge and got those kids snatched from you. And you think by you talking about how you slept with him. So did you think that by you sleeping with him and him having an affair with you was going to work in your favor? And that's why you really did it, because you thought that was going to have some type of justice for you getting your kids back? Bitch, that don't have nothing to do with anything. You're a grown ass woman. You could screw whoever you want to screw. The courts don't have nothing to do with that. They have something to do with you not paying child support, though. Mm-hmm. That's what they have something to do with, Olivia. They have something to do with you not paying them back child support. Okay, they could care less about you sucking on Gerard's pole. That was your choice. If you chose to do that, knowing that you are in a situation with him, then that's you. But you have to pay that child support. You're not above and beyond that child support not being paid. And you can come with every excuse that you want to come with. That's still not going to stop them from locking your ass up, because you already knew what it was from the beginning. If you had something set in place or made some type of arrangements from the first time they probably was trying to lock your ass up, and you still ain't following through as to what you were supposed to do, then guess what? You're going to get locked. Wasn't you on the short trying to make fun of Jasmine with the locked up song? That's going to be you. And Jasmine, you trying so hard to make this a topic for you. Bitch, just cut it. I thought you was just, I'm so happy. I'm so happy I moved into my new spot. I'm so happy that I got this, you guys. I just need some furniture because I don't have any. But yeah, like, why are you trying to chime in so hard about Olivia? Bitch, mind your business. Didn't she put a whole fucking harassment charge on you? Have you not learned from your mistake? Have you not learned yet? No, you haven't learned nothing, because your bird ass still trying to cuckoo over there in that bitch's way. Do you miss her? Do you want to be her friend or something? Because I wouldn't speak on that bitch again after she done went down and filed a charge on me, sat up there and called me a month later like shit was sweet, and still didn't tell me that she put a charge on me until I had to find out a whole damn near a year later that I had a whole warrant out for my arrest. And you talking about her for what? You really trying to get those views up? They're not going to go up. Nobody's trying to entertain you and what the fuck you talking about when it comes to her. So just cut it. You are entitled to say whatever you want to say and feel however you want to feel. But at the same time, why would you be wasting your time talking about Olivia when she done put a harassment charge on you, idiot? What's up, Luel? And she thinks she's going back to judge and say, exactly. Like, how do you think that this work, girl? She thinking that she's going to use and aware of her, allowing him to give. And so what? You allow him to come over and fuck you. Oh, well. So you're gonna say, "Oh, see, he's trying to make me pay child support, but he's having an affair with me." You see how stupid that sounds, Judge? Well, how could he do this? Like, he's been coming over to my house, sleeping with me, but he's trying to make me pay child support to see my kids. How come he won't let me see my kids? He's mad because he wants to be with me, and I don't want to be with him. Like, what are you gonna go in there and say? You think the judge is gonna listen to any of that bullshit? Bitch, you ain't going to no talk show. Bitch, you going to a courthouse where they can lock your ass up. Girl, girl, you are on this motherfucker playing like this is a real game. Girl, you are playing a deadly game. You playing a deadly game. A baseball, bitch. Go listen to Sibo. You don't even know who the fuck he is, so do you? But you so LA, huh? Girl, you know what? I just can't with you, Olivia. I mean, guys, just get over it. I lied, okay? I was never homeless. I was never pregnant. I was never in school. Just get over it. I lied. I just wanted some money. I just needed this and I just needed that. Oh, guys, I need you to help me find a school. And I know that you guys don't know what kind of school, but I still need your help. Bitch, what? Did you really say that shit? Yes, the fuck you did. Di- Girl, you need to take that GED and shove it up your ass. Okay? Do that. It's no good for you. It's no good to you or for you. You liar. I don't understand it. Stella Raquel couldn't help Liv's homeless family. Yeah, they could have helped if they did, but they didn't want to. If let's just say, no, I'm not gonna say they didn't want to. Let's just say that they didn't want to participate in her shenanigans because they already knew that she was full of shit. So I wasn't expecting to see either one of them at any time. They weren't gonna come to her rescue because she didn't need to be rescued in the first place. It was all a lie. Girl, I would appreciate if y'all hype me up. Oh, this is Jasmine's ass. Girl, go hype yourself up go get you some tissue and wipe your nose. They don't care, girl. No, it couldn't be good because you know what? Three of her baby fathers have left her, and I don't give a damn if one came back to did back or not. That's neither here nor there. I mean, if you a wet pot that's willing to be dipped in at any moment, any second, then bitch, I mean, what you think? So, I mean, you played yourself. You didn't play Antonisha, you played yourself because you did that for bragging rights. And then on top of that, in the process, while you trying to up one on somebody that's with your kids every day, she still get to see them. You're not seeing them at all. So when you say, "Oh, it could never be me playing somebody's mom," then somebody play your dad because your daddy wasn't shit. So what is we doing? So what are we doing? You okay with having fatherless ass kids and not being a part of their kids' life? You okay with all of that shit just to say, "Oh, I'm a mom that was two kids. I'm a single mom. I'm a single mom with two kids. I'm a single mom with five kids." You should say two because you don't have five. You do have five, but those three are not with you. They're over there with the Webbs. You're a Johnson. I mean, damn. But get on her talking shit. Girl, what kind of grandma and aunt or Raquel are they let their grandkids and their nieces? No, they didn't let them do anything. You want to know what? Let me tell you why they didn't let her be anything. Because you know what? Olivia's a grown person. She's a grown woman. So other grown people are not responsible for you. And another thing, I don't think they will allow anything like that. Olivia allowed it. So you can't go against the mother that's allowing these things. You can't go against the mother that's intentionally putting their kids off in the situation or to obtain money, lying about things that are not true. Raquel and Stella are not responsible for Olivia. She's a grown ass woman. She made the decision to be homeless with those kids. So you cannot fault her sister or her mother. They didn't allow anything. Their mother allowed that. Their mother should have never, first of all, when you already know what you are up against on the internet, you already know people are making phone calls against you and your kids. Why would you bring somebody in and be a roommate with them, putting them off in a situation to where something could start happening to them? People could start targeting them and start calling people on them and getting them all fucked up. That's why I said that whole roommate shit was just a whole lot of half truths and some twisted up bullshit that she was making up. Some of those times she was probably right there with Raquel's house or right there in that damn apartment where she's been at this whole goddamn time. Nobody knows when she actually really left Florida. I don't give a damn about her boarding no plane or none of that shit. I don't care about none of that. Did y'all see it take off? Olivia's manic. She will do anything. She will go so far to make sure that makes things look believable when it's all of the goddamn lie. She will go to the extra strength of lengths to do this shit, like going to go pay for a hotel room when she's not really homeless. But since people were saying, "How come you won't cam up in a hotel room?" Then all of a sudden she just pops up and start camming up in a hotel. Then all of a sudden she just disappears. She's no longer homeless. She no longer needs no cash assistance, but she's about to get evicted. So how come, Olivia, you didn't never mention anything about you being evicted, being behind the bills and all of that shit while you were homeless off in Florida? Huh? So basically, you were going to leave from one homeless situation to go into another. You talking about they locked the apartment up, bitch? They ain't gonna lock your apartment up without putting your shit out first, or be about to put your shit out. Because if it's locked up, honey, there's no entry off in there. That means that your ass done got evicted. That means that you are no longer there. That means that they have gotten their property back from you if it's locked up. They can't just lock you up without going to court first and without filing an eviction and it actually going through on your ass. So try that shit with somebody that's stupid like you. Because the way that you explain that shit didn't make no sense. I was behind for two months, and I had an arrangement set in place, and I was behind, and I had to get caught up, and they told me if I would just pay this amount of rent that I could stay, and they just magically just unlock. Girl, get the fuck out of here. That's not how shit work, ma'am. No, that's not how shit work nowhere in no state. So miss me with that bullshit. No apartment's gonna allow you to be 2 motherfucking months behind and then make a deal with you and say, oh well, if you just give us this amount, then we won't kick you out. What the girl? How long I been on here? Cause honey, I'm only gonna give you about 2 hours. I'm about to get up off here. I swear I'm not gonna be on here too much longer. But she said she had all these packages waiting on her. Did she have anybody thinking that that apartment was no longer? Did she have people thinking that she actually moved from that apartment? I knew that apartment was there the whole goddamn time. Just like she knew it was there when she was lying. How do you sit up there and talk about you being homeless in Florida, but then come back in Texas? Oh, I was too much behind on my rent. But let you tell us Zoe been paying your fucking rent this whole goddamn time, remember? So when did he stop? Or when did he start paying half? And who's paying the other half, huh? Oh, because Joey's been here taking care of half of the bills. And I was just thinking to my, and then who was taking care of the other one? You said Stella? Girl, get the fuck out of here. They really paying for your rent and shit while you off in Florida. What would be the purpose of that? That just goes to show that you are a guy, you are so stupid to sit up there and try to go and tell a judge, oh, I went to Florida because I was trying to go to school to better myself. Because the judge is going to look at you and say, and who told you that you had permission to try to go start another life in Florida when you have a situation here in Texas and you've been ordered to move here? That's why you left Florida in the first place, girl. You left Florida in the first place because of that reason alone. And because the expense of traveling back and forth from Texas to Florida, from Florida to Texas was becoming a little bit too much for your shit, right? Tell the truth and shame the devil, but I forgot you are the devil, demon. I don't understand. I don't get it. Yeah, we can't blame the parents. I understand where you're coming from. I can't remember who said that. But I wouldn't blame you if you had a daughter or a son that chose to do something that's very ignorant and I was, totally against it and you're not there for it. You don't agree with it. But what can you do? Those are your grandkids. She's your daughter or that's your son. You can't tell them what to do with their kids. You could say, you're not finna have my grandbabies out here with this and this bullshit you got going on. But now, it depends on whose mama, what mama. Cause shit, some of you ain't, they gonna stand on it. They gonna fight you about their grandkids, okay? Cause mine ain't gonna, my mom, they not gonna play about their grandkids at all. So if I'm in a situation, oh yeah, they gonna make sure the kids is gone. They not gonna be having the kids in no type of situation. But at the same time though, if that parent is not allowing their parents to step in to assist and remove those children out of that type of situation, there's not nothing that they can do. What they gonna do? Call the police on you about your kids? They can't, unless they're saying that you're gonna unless they're willing to involve CPS and get your ass in trouble for putting your kids in endangering situations or whatever the case may be. So no, Olivia is a grown woman. Olivia is responsible for her own actions. I don't fault Raquel, or Stella for not playing into her bullshit because they know how she is. That's their relative. They know exactly how she operates. They know she's full of shit. So no, Stella didn't allow nothing. We done seen Stella with her grandkids, how she done bounced back and forth from Raquel's house to Olivia's house with those damn kids. So no, that's Olivia's doing. Oh, I just don't want to call them. No, I don't want to talk about them right now. I don't want to speak on them. No, no, I don't want to talk about them right now. Anything that's about my sister or my mom, I don't want to talk about it right now. It's just too much. It's just too sensitive. Did she ever tell y'all what the fuck it was? Did she ever tell y'all why she was responding and acting like that when people were asking her questions about Raquel and her mama? What's up, YouTube pimpin'? Mystic Thighs, I don't know if you heard me speak to you, but I spoke, sweetheart. My voice is going out. Y'all need to go get me some water. Hey, Rose. Rose up in here? I didn't see Rose. Hey, Rose. Hey. Hey, Peria. Hey, girl. What's up? What's going on? Y'all, I'm losing my voice, y'all. It's been raining and stuff here. Like every day it's cool outside. Like that fall weather's starting to come. I know it's not fall yet, but honey, we experiencing it. That rain is coming down like crazy out there. Not right now, but it has been. Okay, it's not raining right now, but it has been. It's just kind of cool out there right now. But yeah, y'all, we need to pray for those kids, honey, because they're doomed. Their mama's got some type of problem. She needs to be in a straitjacket. She needs to be seen. Her mental ain't right. She get on her with this wig. She's a whole new lady, a whole new woman now that she's back in her kitchen in Texas and shit. And she got the nerve to be trying to call somebody out about what they need to be doing. Bitch, you need to go get you a job so you can pay your back child support. And stop thinking that you can make all these poor ass excuses and try to not pay your child support. Like you are digging yourself a deeper hole every time you don't pay your child support. You making them that shit climb up so fucking far to the point to where you gonna be paying that shit forever and always because you sit up here playing these games as to, oh, I don't have a job. Well, what are you doing to try to get one? Pretty soon they gonna tell your ass, we gonna get, listen, it ain't no pretty soon. Like I said, that docket, your ass go to court, your ass is going to jail. So go in there with them weird, dumbass, high school ass stories. You finna tell, oh, he had an affair with me. So how could this be? How could you take my kids from me? Go in there and tell them that and see what happens. They don't give a fuck about y'all having no affair. That would be Tanisha would have to care about y'all. That's divorce court, bitch. And the fuck you. I think you got the courts mixed up, bitch. Listen, you're not going to divorce court, okay? You're not going to court against Antonisha and Gerard for you sleeping with him, okay? So that little story that you planning to go tell the judge, you just better hope they don't laugh in your fucking face, okay? Because I most definitely would and be like, I know you fucking lying. I said what I said. I meant what I said, ho. You got a nut. He went and go. He just left your ass. Okay. He didn't even let you see your kids or nothing. Antonisha dangling. You dangling nuts. She dangling your kids. I don't understand. Like y'all are not the same. You're dumb. But you call her the maid. No, you're the maid. You're the one that has supervised. You know, you're the one with visitation. She don't have visitation with your kids. They live with her. See, you see how you're not the same? You're not the same. She lives with your children. You don't. Okay? Don't you forget it. Respect the woman that respects your kids. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you something, Helfer. Okay? Let me tell you something. You should always respect a woman or any individual that's gonna love your kids like they're their own. Because a lot of people are sick, twisted, and demented that will do really sick things to your kids. She don't have to like you. But she should respect you, but you should respect her. But let me tell you something. Just because you carry the title of the mother, don't mean that somebody's supposed to give you some type of special treatment, bitch. No, you supposed to be respectful as you want to be respected. Respect is not given, it's earned, bitch. You can't expect for somebody to walk on be not saying nothing to you because you're the mother of those kids. No, if you're not doing right by those kids, if you're not doing what you're supposed to do when it comes to those kids, then bitch, listen. If you had the rights like you said that you had, then this wouldn't even be a conversation because you would go back to court, let it be known that he's not following the court order like he did on your ass. Checkmate. So you thinking that you're gonna try to woe him and sweet him? Oh, Gerard, please don't take me to court, Gerard. Please, I'm sorry. I don't ever do it again. So So I bet you've been hitting that number that you say that he hasn't been responding on. I bet you've been hitting it trying to beg and plead for him not to follow through on whatever it is that he's doing or trying to do. What, reinforce that child support that you say that you can't pay, but you can go all the way to Florida? How is it motherfuckers is paying for you to go all the way to Florida? So you say, no, you pay for you to go to Florida. You make your own money. Love live is your shit. I don't give a fuck whose name it may be in, whether it's be yours or not yours. It still comes to you. Stella's not taking that fucking money. You are. And it's a shame that your mama I would not even play with you. You wouldn't have me get locked up playing with you being lying about what you're not receiving. I wouldn't put my name to try to cover up nothing for your ass, especially when it got to do with the courts and shit like that, not to be locked up. No, your mama's a fool if her name is on that goddamn channel. I wouldn't have my name on shit pertaining to not a bitch ass thing to try to make it seem like you not making no money. Because you can sit up there and keep singing that song all you want to. That shit gonna still pile up. You think it's gonna stop because you ain't making no money? No. The longer that you don't pay it, the more it's accumulating. The longer you're gonna have to pay it back. That shit is not gonna get wiped away from you. Nobody's gonna take your back child support from you. So, but you're gonna be paying it until your ass rot. That's what you're gonna be doing. You're gonna be paying until you old and gray. You're gonna be paying it all the way up until Kalani and AJ are grown and they have kids. But you're gonna be paying that shit if you live long enough. So keep playing with the child support and thinking that the child support is not gonna come and play your ass. You too old to be doing this shit. You too old to not respect the person that's really, like, seriously not doing anything or no harm to your kids. Hey Neola, what's up, girl? Nice to see you, sweetie. Yeah, what's wrong with her? Why she think somebody's supposed to give her the utmost respect while she disrespect them? Bitch, fuck you. Yeah, like in all that order. Who you think you are? I don't give a fuck about you being nobody's mama. You better straighten up and fly right when you come around these parts. You better act like you got some sense. You better act like you are they mama if you want to be treated like you are. She thinks somebody's supposed to bow down to her when she come around. No, ma'am. That's for mothers that actually love their kids. You don't show that you actually love nothing. Oh, I just miss my kids so much. If you missed your kids so much, then why the fuck wasn't you with them for the summer? Wasn't you supposed to be with them? So how you miss something that you could have been with? Make that shit make sense. You chose yourself. You chose to go to Florida because that's what you wanted to do. It didn't have nothing to do with no school. It didn't have nothing with no help because you didn't try to get there. You didn't need no help because you wasn't going to school. You were lying about everything, just like you lied about that GED that's not real. But you say that you got it though. Get the fuck out of here. Only thing that you got is some brain cells that's really evaporating out of your head. Like, seriously, you need to seek help expeditiously, fast, quick and fast. You need to understand that the behavior that you displaying at your age is really gonna cut off into Kailani, and Angelou. It's gonna cut off. It's not gonna be a good thing. You think that your mama had a time with you, bitch. Just wait until those kids get a little bit of age to see how they gonna run your ass around. And then you think CPS being around in your life, they gonna really be in your life, and those kids is gonna be gone before you know it. Keep thinking that you keep getting by because ain't nothing happening to you. But something is about to happen to you because whatever story that you finna go there and sell, they not buying. They bought it before, remember? Your time is up. The jig is up. It's time to pay the piper. Are you ready? I'm from LA. We gonna see. We gonna see how LA you are when they lock your ass up, honey, because you definitely finna get locked up, locked up, locked up. You sure is. I'm gonna pay Akon for your ass like you played it for Jasmine. Since you think some shit is just so funny, you are the only joke, the butt end of it, and you sad as fuck. Respect the woman that's not doing anything to your children. Their father made a decision to be with that woman. It does not matter how she came about or how she entered in. She's there. It doesn't matter how wrong somebody may see it or how somebody may always view her as being a side bitch or chick or whatever. It does not matter. That's who he chose to be with. You either hop on board, bitch, or jump off board. You understand? You either get on board or get off. Because he has made his decision. It does not matter what you think, what Gerard. He's just doing this because he's trying to hurt me. Well, oh well, he's doing it. That's the bottom line, is that he's doing it. It doesn't matter why, he's doing it. It doesn't matter who make or whatever you want to say. For you to sit up here out your face and say that you was fucking with a weak ass nigga, is because that's basically what you're saying when you say he doesn't have a mind of his own, that Antoinisha made him do these things. No, he did these things because he wanted to. And he did these things because he knew that he could. That's why he did it. That's why the kids is with him and not with you. And if Antoinisha did encourage him to do it, kudos to you, Antoinisha, because those kids are better off over there than they are with her, because they will be ruined with her because she's ruined her damn self. She's fighting different personalities and shit over there with the big ass glasses hanging off of her big ass head. All of they just still like content and try to still like subscribers. Bitch, what? If your subscribers bring their asses over here, then that's just what the fuck they do. You can't control what they do. Don't nobody have to steal nothing from you. If they loyalty gang, then they dumb asses shouldn't be over here being loyal to no damn reactions about your ass. Two-faced. Yeah. They wouldn't be tuning in to people talking about your ass if they was loyalty gang. Loyalty gang wouldn't even be nowhere where you've been discussed in a way that's not positive. So that just goes to show that your loyalty gang ain't ganging, bitch. Well, I know that my loyalty gang has a mind of their own, do they? Because like I said, if they got your mind, bitch, they ain't got one. That's a lie. The lie detector determined that you didn't tell no truth. You told all lies, okay? Nisha knows your kid's football number and where because she's very she's there. Olivia wants to play like she's a good mom, and people are actually telling her that she is. And where are her children? Where are her children? It's been 5 years. This is not the first year. This is not the first 3 months. This is not the first 6 months. It's been 5 whole years. Where is she a good mom at? What have she did to show y'all that she's a good mom? Because I have yet to see it. I have seen her act and behave like a teenage little girl. Because she's mad and in her feelings because the man that she don't want her. He chose the other woman. And you have to live and deal with that shit. You have to adapt to that shit because you cannot control who he has chosen to be with. I don't give a damn what you talking about. If he don't want to be with her, he wouldn't be with her. And just because he came and screwed you don't mean he don't want to be with her. You was just an easy nut, a easy fuck. You know what you are. A cum brag, a cum basket. That's what you present yourself to be. No man is gonna look at you and say, I want to wife you up. No, yeah. That's why you ain't got one. That's why you had to go for Gerard, right? You want to try to justify how he was coming to your house like you had to let him in. I never came on to him. He always came on to me. Why would you put yourself in that situation for that to even happen? What is he coming in your house for? Those kids is not there. What is he coming over there for if he don't have no real intentions to be there, if it don't have nothing to do with those damn kids? You keep trying to throw that in her face. But your face didn't hit the floor because you did this shit. Because it didn't work out in your favor. Because she's still there where you wish you were at. You wish you were Nisha. And you wish Nisha was you. You would trade places with her. You would say F those kids. I'm talking about Kailani and Angelo to go over there and be with him. That's why I don't know how I allow him to have my body again. I know how you allow for him to have your body again. Because that's what you want. And in your mind, you believe that He wants you too. Then if he do, then why won't he be with you? It's simple. What's holding him hostage? Nobody. He ain't got no kids with Anthony. She got kids with you, bitch. So what's holding him there? And if he wants you, oh, y'all are gonna see. She really believes in her mind that he's gonna. She really believes in her mind that he's gonna come back to her, and she's gonna be willing to accept him. Y'all gonna see. Y'all are gonna see what it is. Yeah, y'all gonna see one day. Girl, what? Just like a kid's gonna see one day that you said fuck them, right? Especially when you took ass to Florida for the summertime because you tried to spite their daddy and his wife because you didn't want them to go have no a long vacation time. So you decided that you weren't gonna get them, that you were gonna be the one to go on vacation. They were gonna watch you this year go somewhere while they keep the kids, right? That was your mindset. That was your mind frame the whole entire time, was to fuck up they shit because you're a miserable bitch and you don't want them to go have no fun because you don't have no fun because you don't have no friends and you don't have no man. So why wouldn't you? Why not do that? That's the Olivia thing to do. You're childish. You are real fucking childish, dude. Be glad that if something was to happen to you today, that you have somebody like Antonisha to see after your fucking kids. Because you don't and you won't. You let her and her family stop you from coming to your kids' sports events. Bitch, I wish the fuck I would. That's because you done talk too much shit and you're a scary bitch. That's why you won't show up. But I would hope and pray that Antonisha and her people wouldn't act no fucking fool at no football game where their kids are at. I would hope that they wouldn't want to go to jail for child endangerment and shit like that from out there putting kids off in situations where they don't belong. So I think that you will be able to go. Plus, they already know that you're not going to do shit. So they're not going to start nothing with you. It will be a waste of time because you're going to lock them up. So you are free to go. Ain't nobody stopping you from going. You're scared to go because you don't ran your mouth too much. And you don't know if somebody going to punch you in your shit or not. That's why you don't go. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Why would you need to know the ins and outs of what your kids have and what they need and you don't intend to get it or do right by them? I need to know this and I need to know that. How come you don't know, mom? But you're the mom. I'm the mama. You keep telling us that, right? Well, how come you don't know basic shit about your goddamn kids then? How come you don't know these things? Because you don't want to. You think that you be trying to punish Gerard by you not abiding by the court order shit that you supposed to know. You are only hurting you when you don't follow the court order. Gerard is not in control over the court order. The courts is girl. I think that's what she's thinking for real. She really thinking that, oh well, since Gerard can really control how I do with these kids, that he can really control whether I go to jail or not. No, no, and no. You owe back child support. Back child support. Not just child support, back child support, Olivia. That shit is backing up on you. Do you not know that you're going to be paying for this shit until the day you die? Even if those kids are all grown and you got great grandkids, if you alive, you will still have to pay for. You will be locked up by that time. Girl, I hope they do it to you. I think that would be a good lesson for you. You need to learn a lesson. You don't think that nothing is real. I don't know. You thinking that you're going to divorce court by talking about you done had an affair? No, you would have Antonisha would have to feel some type of way about that shit. That ain't got nothing to do with you not paying your child support. Sorry, I'm sorry that you thought that you was gonna be able to play that card, bitch. That's the wrong card to play. You gonna get your feelings hurt in the courtroom when they look at your ass and say, "What? You did what?" Ma'am, you've been in here saying that this man, and that'll go, and you know what? That'll go against everything that you testified in court against Gerard because you slept with him. So that wouldn't look good on your part, dummy. I wouldn't advise you to do that, silly goose. You silly goose, you idiot. This bitch really thinking that she gonna go in the court. He had an affair with me, so I deserve to get my kids back. I don't deserve to have to pay child support because he screwed me. He screwed me. You know, he screwed me. He screwed me. You let him. That was this long as it was consensual, like as long as you consented to it and he didn't take it, then what you want the courts to do? What they gonna say? You want them to ask you, was it good? Because, I mean, what the fuck you want them to say? That ain't gonna stand up in court for you. That's not gonna save you, ma'am. Just like you lying about you being homeless and going to school in Florida when you were supposed to be in Texas. Yeah. They're gonna ask you, well, how come you not trying to find work? And how come you ain't placed that girl in childcare since you say that you don't have the means to do anything? How come you ain't applied for assistance? They're gonna ask you these things, Olivia. You don't think they're gonna ask you that shit? And if you think that people are prying into your information on the internet, just wait till they get into your ass in their courtroom. When you try to do that reverse psychology and shit on them, thinking that you finna go in there and sell some stories that they not finna buy from you. They already did it before. They gave you a warning before. They tried to work with you before. You're not gonna keep getting no chances. Your chances are over with. You keep being in contempt of court. You keep not following abiding. All he got to do is tell them that and be able to prove that. And you proved it yourself. You done went live all off in Florida. You done came over here and talked about how you was homeless and shit. And you thinking that that's gonna help you? No, it's not. I don't know who gave you that type of information and told you that to do that to help you. They're hurting you more than they helping you. Because that wasn't smart to do at all. It's not ever smart for a woman that had already lost 3 kids out of her custody to even be playing like she homeless with the last 2 that she got. That's the easy way to get the last 2 snatched from your ass. And I think you knew that. That's why you decided to no longer speak that homeless shit over yourself no more, because it was about to go down, huh? Just like it's about to go down when your ass going to that courthouse and they lock your ass up. No more games. No more playing with you. Whatever stories you got, you might as well keep them. Especially the one about you screwing him. Because they going to laugh at your ass. I think somebody going to chuckle out real loud. Because they going to think you a damn fool. They going to ask you, they're going to say, did you say what I thought you said, ma'am? So you had an affair with this gentleman? Didn't you tell us that he used to beat you? Didn't you tell us that allegedly? I don't know what the fuck you told him, but that's what you told us. Didn't you say he used to do shit to the kids, allegedly? And you let him do that to you after 5 years? We could, if you try to play a little game, something like, oh, my mind wasn't in the right place, and it was like a week later or some shit, and you did some weird shit. No, bitch, no. This is 5 years later. What we doing? 5 years later that you still don't have your kids in your custody in the house with you, but you gonna screw him? And so she's really thinking in her mind that if she do all of these things that Gerard can stop her from going to jail. It's not up to Gerard, just like it wasn't up to Gerard for those kids to be taken away from you. The only thing that Gerard did was go and present his case in court. Then the judge has to make the decision, not Gerard. She believes in her mind that Gerard holds all of the cards and that the card that she's trying to play is gonna work in her favor. No, it's not. It's not gonna work in your favor. Go talk to your daddy. It's gonna work in her favor, and it's not. Why do you think that that's gonna work in your favor? It's not. You can go talk about an affair all you want to, and it is not gonna work in your favor, honey. Hold on, y'all. Y'all hear that music bumping? Girl, they trying to give me copyright. Girl. All right, now go on about your business. I mean, straight bumper, honey. But they need to get it together out there, okay? I know it's Friday night, but honey, we ain't bumping over there like that. Gerard. Gerard, he just mad at me and he just won't let me see my kids. I just don't understand how come like we can't be friends. I don't understand how come we can't sit down and talk about our kids. Because bitch, you trying to suck his dick. That's why. Antonisha ain't going for that. Antonisha ain't going for no sit downs, no type of conversations between you and him alone. Sorry. And I don't know why you want that so bad. Y'all could have did that before all of this happened. If that's what you was really trying to do, that's not what you're trying to do. You trying to start some shit. That's why you're not talking to him through the court messaging thing. You're talking to him through on his regular phone line or something, on his regular cell phone number. What happened to going to Disney this summer? Oh yeah, she did say something like that, didn't she? She's a narcissist. Yes, she is, no Neola. I know they wouldn't, Neola. Ain't nobody studying that bitch. She thinks somebody's studying her. Ain't nobody studying her like she think they are. Ain't nobody worried about nobody's Olivia. Olivia thinks that somebody's worried about Olivia because she been running her damn mouth. Of course you're gonna be paranoid and thinking somebody's gonna whoop you because of the things you done said that you can't take back once they done left your mouth. Now you about to get punched in it. Shit. She know exactly what she be doing. She better go about her business. Trying to make it seem like, oh, I can't even go to my kid's game because people are looking at me like she's talking about they just be looking at her like she's a girl. Girl, don't flatter yourself. Please, flounder. Don't flatter yourself, okay? I'm the mama. Ursula. Don't flatter yourself, Kathy. Mama, well, what not my I'm about what's that little girl's name? Honey Boo Boo. Mama. Don't play with me, bitch. Don't do that. You make yourself more than what you're not. Because if you was more than what you say you were, you would have a lot more than what you have and you don't have shit. Nothing but that flat, wide ass that you keep trying to broadcast. Bitch, we women over here. We ain't trying to see that shit. Take that shit to OnlyFans. Thank you. Yeah, wrong with you. Shit. On here gyrating and shaking. Girl, go to OnlyFans with that shit. So you don't have to come on here and create no GoFundMe, bitch. You could go fund yourself. Expeditiously. Go get your money. Okay? Go hoeing and going like Peach said that she was doing. Okay, go hoeing and going, girl. Go hoe and go and go hoe. Free freaking frack. Girl. She better go on somewhere, YouTube. What's wrong with her talking about we stupid? No, you're dumb. Girl, I would never let no man give me no wet ass after he done took my kids and then got my kids over there with the side female he was cheating on me with or whatever the case may be, bitch. No, I don't think so. However the story goes, lady, I don't think so. She just mad because it didn't work out for her. Oh, it sucks to be her. She's mad because Antonisha's standing her ground and standing in her place. Oh, fucking well. Like I said, Olivia, you got to understand something. If that was something that was happening in the beginning, then what you did wasn't shit. I mean, it was disrespectful as fuck. And then if stepping out on this woman, yeah, keep your dick in your pants, sir. Don't be sticking it where it don't belong. Where you know if it ain't from home, don't stick it where it don't belong. Okay, it might get chopped off. Shit. Now, you know what I'm saying? Olivia around here free fucking and don't know who her baby daddies are. Olivia's trying to get pregnant again to say because she don't want to do nothing. And like, girl, you better go on somewhere, dude. For real, you just a whole shit show within itself. And be thinking that you be doing so much, girl. Ain't nobody worried about nothing that you got going on. I just know when I get back to Texas, that bet nobody do what? What you gonna do? Call the police? Shit. Yeah, it's completely out of Gerard's hands. She think that it is. She think about her sleeping with him. That's why she be y'all don't get what she be saying. What she be saying. I just don't understand. Like why I don't understand. Like he won't let me see the kids. Like she's making it seem like she don't know why he didn't allow her to speak with those kids for the last fucking 7 minutes of her fucking visit on her little phone call thing or whatever. Girl, what? So you abandoned them children the whole summer, right? And the first time that you decided you want to pick up the phone to call them, bitch, you called the last 7 minutes. Bitch, I would have said fuck you too. And I damn sure would have went straight down, girl. I would have called my lawyer, whoever. And girl, I would definitely be getting your shit revoked, home girl. Because what kind of games you think you finna keep playing with me? Like, let's just say, for instance, like Antonisha and Gerard paid for a trip to be going somewhere for the summer. And this trifling ass bitch decide that she's not gonna get the kids because she does not want them to go do and enjoy themselves because she's not enjoying herself. Girl, it's not nothing for you to go jump on the dick. You done jumped on 3 different ones and several others. So what's the problem? If you gotta get under to get over, then you need to just do that. Because you can't move nobody that don't want to be moved, no matter what the fuck you do. So that's why Antonisha's still standing there. And that's why you still mad and you look dumb. She don't look dumb, you look dumb. Gerard didn't do all the things that he did to her. He's doing that shit to you. As far as the kids being gone, he took your ass to court and got custody of those kids. That was the judge final say, not no fucking Gerard. Gerard can't determine over if you go to jail on this point. No, if you owe child support that you're not paying and it's court ordered, that's the courts. That's not Gerard. That's the fucking court, dude. That's the court that you dealing with. Gerard can't save you no matter what he say or what he do, no matter what you say or what you do at this point, because you already done said, you already done sang this song, and we done you tone deaf. We don't want to hear the shit no more, bitch. We're over it. You are a sick ass individual. There's people out here that's really homeless, dude. They're really homeless. They don't have nobody, no type of nothing. They are really struggling, like really struggling, really like probably eating out of trash cans and shit. But you ain't never experienced that damn struggle. So how dare you get on here and act like you are? Are you like you, man? Bitch. Yeah, girl, she need to get it together. They need to get it together, y'all. He is the fit parent. He most definitely is the fit parent because she's definitely unfit. And she shows us every day that she hit that live button how unfit she is. So now we're gonna get to see her manic ass off in that damn kitchen like she was once before. Fabricating and making up lies and shit and swear up and down that somebody's hating off of her ass Ursula. If you don't pop your ass back off in that fucking water and shut up. Nobody's hating off of a bitch ass thing. It's nothing about your life that gives that somebody wants it. Not even the way that you look, bitch. You're basic. I just want you to know that because I don't know why you think well, you're supposed to think highly of yourself, but I'm just saying, get it together. You're not above and beyond nobody because you can't even pay your rent. Let you tell it. You can't even prevent from being homeless. Let you tell it. So there's not nothing boss or bad about that shit. Well, it's bad for sure. That makes you a bad mom because you intentionally put your kids through shit that they don't deserve to go through because you're ignorant. And then you get on her calling people out of their names when you're really talking about yourself. Trying to tell somebody how they need to get paid, bitch, but you say you ain't making no money. Make that make sense. Oh, I forgot you ain't got none. You ain't got no sense, no common sense, or no sense in your pocket. No. Yes, you do. The shit you scammed. Oh, and your paycheck you just received on the 21st. Bitch, how dare you? How could somebody just laugh at your situation? What? That fake ass situation you made up? I can prove to you, no, you can't prove nothing. So you just all jipper and happy, huh? You just all good that you just winning off the baby, huh? Is that what you're telling us? You happy about it? You happy, good? You like, I'm just saying. You a weird hoe. That's what you are. You're very weird. The shit that you be doing and the things that you be saying is beyond me. And like I said, at the age that you are at, girl, I don't see no growing up and no, I don't see it happening. Yeah, she's flounder. Mama June. Yeah, she all of those things wrapped into. What's up, Melody? What's up, Melody? How you doing, sweetheart? You doing okay? Nice to see you, sweetie. Is broke, she would rather spend the money on. Yeah, she would rather spend money on herself. Somebody wrote in her comments and were like, "I'm about to get off her, y'all, because I'm starting to get a headache." But somebody wrote off into the comments and was like, I never see you buy anything for your kids. I always see you buying some stuff, for herself. Like she's always talking about what she wants to go get or what she went and got for herself. And like, she don't even be buying like Robin and Christian and because I forgot she can't pay her child support. Duh. So if she can't pay her child support, we just have to know that she's not going to go to the store and buy them anything. Why would she do that? How you avoiding back child support but getting full sets on your nails and shit? You getting full, what's up with that? So getting your nails done and getting your lashes done is more than you getting money for this lawyer, this attorney you say you trying to obtain. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's that bullshit I be talking about, y'all. You have to pray for people like her. But just be grateful that you have somebody that's willing to, hey bus hopping, how you doing, sweetheart? She's trying to replace what she used to have. Yeah, you see, and they all look like her, if you get my drift. hmm hmm She said that the other ones didn't just do, they don't belong. That's why she had to go get the ones that did. Like the one, she got Angelo and she got little Kailani. I wonder what the other baby's name is going to be that she's trying to replace. Hey, Jalissa. Yeah, she's in and out those kids' life like a deadbeat dad. You know what I'm saying? Like picking and choosing. You don't ever pick and choose when it comes to your kids when you're supposed to get them or be with them. You don't ever choose your feelings over you don't ever choose your feelings over how you handle things with your kids, especially when you're dealing with them, being somewhere else. She does things because she gets in her feelings and she thinks that it's acceptable. No, it's not. She thinks that she's going to be able to get away with it. No, you're not. It's court order. It's not Gerard order. It's not Gerard order. He didn't order this shit. The judge did. So when the judge locked your ass up, don't blame it on Gerard. Blame it on yourself. You getting yourself locked up. It don't have shit to do with Gerard. If Gerard got the kids, it wouldn't be no difference, bitch, if you had the kids and he was on child support. It doesn't matter if you are on child support. That's what our job is to support our children. So we're all on child support. Whether it be voluntarily or involuntarily, bitch, we all supporting our kids. So we all paying child support. Bitch, that's what you supposed to be doing too. So it does not matter that it's court order. It became court order because you're not doing anything that you were supposed to do, but outside of that. He tried with you before this even happened. But you wanted to take it this way because your feelings is more important than the feelings of your children. Antoinisha is more important to you than the feelings of your children. That's why you didn't get them for the summer. You just cannot stomach the fact that that man is not with you anymore and that those kids is not with you anymore. And the only reason why you want them is to have content. You don't miss them. You don't genuinely miss them or love them like you say you do. You don't. It's all just a front for how you want people to see you and view you as a mother. You don't want them to see you as a bad mother. So you're going to put on extra thick. Whoever's telling you that you're a great mom must be a fucked up one. Because there's nothing good about your behavior, especially at your age. I would expect this type of behavior from a young adult just having a baby, not somebody that's in their fucking 30s that have had 5 kids. That's like Peaches saying, I just love being a mom. You should love being a mom if you don't lay on your back and done had kids like that. I hope you love being one. The hell. I just spend my days dropping off permission slips and I'm thinking to myself, your kids old enough to drop off their own damn permission slips and go off though. You just doing something so spectacular that none of us other moms do. And bitch, it's just school just started. They already going on field trips. Well, I'll be damn. Like, girl, go sit your lying ass down somewhere. You can take them damn braids out your hair. Go slap the shit. Go slap the shit out of wood with those stanky. I know they look like they stink. You be putting all of them damn uh fruits and shit in your water. You need to put some fruits inside of some water and soak your goddamn head and get the braids about that shit. Cause I got a big bag, a big bank, but you look at big broke over there. Big broke bum. A big broke bum. You want a big bag, a big bank, oh no, a big bag, a big broke bum. That's what I see. Girl, I would never walk around with that shit up in my head like that. Not the bitch that I got more hair than your grandmammy. No, bitch, you don't. I know some 5-year-olds got more hair than you. Girl, you better go on somewhere too. Messing with a man that slept with his own sister, girl, and you said it out your own mouth, and then you proceeded to have children with him, knowing that he would do something like that. Very questionable about your character, but yet you want to talk about everybody else's childhood traumas and shit and expose them as if they're yours, girl. I don't think so. I don't even fucking think so. No, ma'am. Nisha Gerard's family will look after the children and genuinely love them. They do. That's why they at the games and shit, showing support. While Olivia make up excuses as to why she can't do that because she just feels in her mind that those grown ass people are going to attack her. If they don't do that at the game, then how come they just won't come to your house, Olivia, and whoop your ass? If they would do that at the game where there's children at, if they would be bold enough to catch you at the game where there's kids at to catch a case and get child endangerment put on them, then how come they just won't come on that damn door? How come they just won't come knock on your door or come to your house? I mean, motherfuckers, if they not gonna care about fighting at the field where the kids is at and go to jail, then they sure wouldn't care about pulling up to your house, to your door, to express their grievances with you. I'm just saying. Ain't nobody worried about you. If you wouldn't talk so much shit, you wouldn't have to be worried about being paranoid when it comes to your kids, going to go see about your kids and what they doing. Sad. Hey, hey, baby. How you say? I don't know how you say your name, sweetheart. Miss Binder, a full black woman that got her ex. This why she mad. Exactly. That's why she's mad. And not only that, that full black man got those kids from her off in that court. She thought her ass was go off in there because of the way that she looked like the day that she was gonna be saved and that nothing was going to happen. That they will actually give her those kids back. But oh no, it's not about what you look like. It's about what the fuck they can prove and what stands up in court. The things that she's talking about is not going to stand up in court. Nobody cares about you consenting to an affair with this man that got you on child support. And if he got the kids, so what? You supposed to support your kids, so pay for them. That's what mothers do. You're not doing anything that us mothers are not doing. It's just that you were forced to do it because you won't do it voluntarily, dumbass. We're all on child support, bitch. Who supports your kid? Isn't the kid your child? Aren't you supporting him? So what is that called? I think that's called child support. Yeah, I don't give a fuck how you want to live. That's the real shit. We all paying child support. If you got kids, you're responsible for supporting them. If that's your child, you gotta support that child. So you're paying child support. Olivia, you come comprende. Comprende? You comprehend? Capiche? Do you understand? Did you understand what I said? I just basically just told you what I said. But you probably still don't even get what I said. And I told you what it meant. Girl, because you slow. I just don't understand how they can get on here and be so obsessed over my life. I just don't understand how you can get on here and talk about your life and don't want nobody to talk about it. Idiot. That's just like you walking down your whole entire business to somebody and then get mad because of what they say about what you told them. Like, did you want me to not say nothing? Like, be Pacific. I'm gonna say Pacific. Okay, time. Be Pacific now. Tell me exactly what it is. Weird bitch. Like, you can't make this shit up, girl. Stop coming live. Don't say nothing else about you screwing Gerard. We don't care. So what? You look dumb. You gonna still look dumb and forever be dumb for what you did. He didn't play you. You played yourself. Nobody told you to open up your legs. You did it because you wanted to. He didn't play you. He didn't do nothing to you. You did it all to yourself, by yourself. And now when you go to court, you're gonna get locked up. They're not gonna let you out. They sure not. Convict. That's gonna be your ass, bitch. They're gonna be like, Olivia, come and wash my drawers, bitch. Come and wash these drawers and hang them out, wring them out with your mouth. Wring them out through your side gap. That's what they're gonna have you doing. You're gonna be rinsing them through your side gap. What Rose say? I seen some eyes, honey. Let me see. AJ said we got pizza and spaghetti at home. He knew, yeah, he knew that they had a home the whole time. That's why he kept busting out. That's why she kept telling him to be quiet. No, bitch, you be quiet. Don't be teaching him how to be a liar. Don't teach your kids how to lie. Don't do that. If you want to lie, you be a liar. Don't teach your kids to be that shit. Don't do that. He knows exactly what the fuck he was talking about. He said, no, I want to go home. What do you mean? What are you talking about? So you gonna gaslight your child, like you gonna make your child feel like he don't know what the fuck? Yeah, yeah. You definitely unfit. That's not good parenting. That's not good parenting at all. Mm-mm. That's not good parenting. No, it's not. Yeah, she probably got bugs crawling in her hair. That's like a bird nest on her head. She got a bird nest. I'm surprised a bird ain't fly on her head yet. If I was a bird, I would definitely come and cop a squat on her shit because it looked like a bird nest. It looked like she got a bird nest sitting on her head. I'm talking about Peaches. She sure do look like she got a bird nest. Why he don't have power wheels? Because it's only one parent over there, I guess, But I thought I'm a boss ass bitch. That's what she said. I guess not. Hey, Miss Barbara, how you doing? She got it easy, Miss Barbara. Well, we gonna see how easy she got when she got to go before the judge. Liv could be on life support and would find a way. She sure would, especially talk about Nisha because she just so she talking about somebody being obsessed, but yet she don't realize that her obsession with them is wow. Like, get over it and grow up. On that note, y'all, I'm about to let y'all go, honey. Go enjoy the rest of y'all's Friday evening. I'll see y'all sometime. Then don't let me lie. I'll keep your notifications on, okay? Shit. I'll say I'll see y'all tomorrow, but I think I got something to do. But no, I think I'll come live tomorrow. Yeah, she got a damn it looks just like that on her head. You don't see it? Girl, go look at her hair. She got a bird nest. If I was a bird, honey, I would go fly and cop a squat and start pecking her head, honey. I'll start pecking them damn things one by one out of her head. Cause I'm just saying, you got a big bag, but you walk around look like a big bag, big bum around here. What's wrong with you? And you going up to them kids' school looking like that around those people that you love so much that you talking against your own. What's wrong with you? They ain't gonna accept you walking around there looking like that. They gonna want you to go comb your goddamn hair. So go comb it, ma'am. Don't be going up to that high dollar price school that you like to advertise, having people messing with your kids at that damn ooh, girl. We ain't even finna get on Peach. I don't want to get on that bird nest, honey. I know it's. I'm pretty sure a bird then he just done let it loose off in that bird nest because he thought it was a bird nest, honey. Get it off your head. I'm here. Okay, all right. All right. What's up? Poor AJ Kalani only have the slide to play with. They don't have nothing to play with. You don't watch Peaches, Miss Barbara? You don't care for Jasmine? Yeah, Jasmine was trying her best things over there, trying to get people to talk about, trying to get people to chime in to her talking about Olivia. We ain't going. We don't want to hear it, and you shouldn't want to talk about it. So we're not going to go. Mm-mm. Not at all. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. I love y'all. Y'all have a good night because I'm about to go. Yeah, I'm about to go, y'all. I need to go drink me some water and mind my business, okay? If you guys are going out tonight, please be safe. Proud mommy, I don't know if I think you probably did respond to me, sweetheart. I hope your baby is doing okay. I'm about to try to go all the way up in the comments, which I probably won't be able to go all the way up. I'll have to run it back from when I asked you. It's at the beginning, so I'll see what your response was. And then I'll talk to you the next time I see you, sweetie, to check on you. Okay. I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning into this stream. But I'm about to go. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. And I'll see y'all the next time. Okay? And don't y'all be around here lying about y'all. Hey Donna. I didn't see you. I was just scrolling. I just seen you. Anybody that I didn't see charge it to my head and on my heart, you know I'm not gonna forget about you if you're in here if I see you. Okay? I see some new people dropping down off of here, or people that just started dropping down that might have been subscribed. I appreciate y'all too. Please hit the like button, y'all. Keep those notifications ringing for me, and I'll see y'all the next time when this heifer go live and lie, because that's all she's good for.